From the streets of the dragon heist, we bound our fate. Found the hoard of gold before the city gates. We braved the ruins of old Sharn where shadows fall. Now the Platinum Watch answers a darker call. Tal'Dorei strikes swift, though he mourns lost sire. Haunted by the dead, but his blade's on fire. Beside him, fairy princess Selena stands tall. Tiny but fierce, she's the heart of us all. Down, down into the deep, where the twisted shadows creep. Into the mad wells where the shifting traps engage. We trace the winding halls where the sanity decays. Exploring the dungeon of the mad mage Alastair. No turning back tonight, we conquer the disaster. Deep in the dungeon of the mad mage Alastair. Nero in the shadows, a scoundrel prepared. With back alley magic, that's the devil.
Let's get to it then. Turn on the music. Sorry, is it okay if I leave my door open?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
so.
So just can't take it anymore.
Our boy's melting.
It's getting to me.
Sarai, you need to
Um,
get him some ice or something.
Yeah. No, okay. She's cooking just as much as I am. All right. Let's get to. Actually, I need to change that combat music. Actually, I need to change everything because you guys are in a tavern. Let's put on Rise Mind. Oh yeah.
Now,
Um.
if you
Yes.
need an interim short term thing, if you've got rubbing alcohol, put it on like a washcloth or something, and then your left arm between the elbow and the wrist, kind of soak that in rubbing alcohol. You will feel cooler.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Evaporation science.
Yep. And that's the shortest blood path circulation to go back to the heart. And as the surface blood temperature comes down, it circulates back through the body, and your internal temperature tends to moderate a little.
Nice. Cool. Well, maybe I'll give that a try. In the meantime, welcome back, everybody. We're in the Wyllow Wild. We're in the Wyllow Wild for the first time. Well, not for the first time. We're back in the Wyllow Wild. And there you've been exploring all kinds of things. A sort of pathetic werebat who begs for his life and tells you the redhead's crazy. The redhead's crazy. Said redhead disclosed to Tally that she has a very bad dating history, where she was brought to the dungeon by an apprentice of Halaster the Mad Mage. But she did not enjoy the dungeon life, despite the fact that Halaster himself used several wishes to create the Wyllow Wild for her. Things grew bitter between her and her loved one. So bitter that spells were cast, accidents were had, and her former lover was killed. And then later on, Halaster turned a second would-be lover against her, and now has forsworn herself from ever falling in love again, lest she face the curse of heartbreak, which she could not stand to have again. Um, and yeah, so things are a little tense between well, I wouldn't say tense. Things are a little wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, I like those words. With Tally and Willow, as all of you are noting, that the blossoming interest has kind of changed a little bit. And with that, you proceeded on your adventures. You have met the local dragon, who has a sword buried through his head, a fey sword at that, which the princess is aware of. And by the power of her lucky pet rock, um, learned that this was a powerful fey sword that has a legendary fey sword full of magic and tricks and a blade of unmatched sharpness, and seems to be influencing the behavior of this dragon. But the dragon's sort of greed and jealousy and vanity does sort of pop through every now and again. So the dragon, known as Terralua, is actually the magical fey sword known as Terralua. You also decided to go exploring, and you decided, first things first, let's go take down those moaning caverns, to which Willow showed you the way, waved you guys goodbye as you went off to school for the day, and she went to work. To which you faced dark mantles. And those dark mantles are now dead. It's time to continue your adventures. There's more wailing in the cave to be heard, and thus perhaps... Oh, sorry, cloakers. And thus more cloakers, perhaps, deeper within. But all of you find yourself congregated together. Worth noting, the last battle was won. We must pay tribute to the epic final blow, which was in their moaning and wailing. Gampatar, oh fuck, wrong name. Philippe stepped back, looked over to the nearest weapon, which was Selena, and tossed her at high speed, fastball special, to which Princess was like, okay, be careful not to hit Katosh. Then proceeded to hit Katosh dead center mass, sending him through the cloaker, killing him, and about 3 inches into the next wall. And that is where we pick up our session today.
Yeah, the princess just gave me a shit ton of lay on hands, so I definitely look a lot better. The cut maybe like in my forehead, just like patches.
Or the caved in.
I was gonna say, but I still probably have like a massive shoulder like welt.
Oh yeah, you were on the ground like
Yeah,
collapsed lungs, broken
Katosh
ribs.
doesn't get hit, okay? I have warding flare. I don't get hit a lot, so
exactly.
The sound effects as you know, the lay on hands happen and the ribs kind of crack back.
Yeah.
Sounds
I just like as a cleric, I just guide them back in. I'm like,
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Onward.
You okay, man?
Sorry, Katosh.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. Honestly, I don't know why I want to say this, but it's but a flesh wound.
Tis but a.
Yeah, I'll be good. Maybe just someone lead the way.
Yeah.
And he
I'll
just
lead
like
the way
he just
after
like
that.
chuckles and bandages his arm.
Excellent.
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Tally
Selena
says, actually, I feel like I'm just gonna stay here, have a smoke, chill out. You guys handle the last champ. Selena, what were you wanting to say, sorry?
Oh, it's okay. Oh, I was just gonna say I'll lead the way. Yeah.
All right, got it. Selena is hunting weapons out in the front. Incredible. At which point Nero shows up, and you're like, "What's going on? What the hell happened?" Oh
Holy shit! Holy shit, Katosh, you okay?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Doing good.
What vile creature has done this?
My God, those cloakers are fucking
It was
brutal.
like a leather tomb.
Didn't know those things that the muscles back that up. Holy shit!
Yeah. Well, good thing I got a princess that's stronger, so we're good.
Yeah, thank God for it was there.
There you go.
Mhm.
Let's keep going.
Well, actually, why don't you take a fiver?
Yeah, good
Darwin,
call.
Nero, are you interested in chopping these schmucks for parts?
I'll help Darwin.
All right, yeah. If you guys want to take a little
Yeah.
short rest, there's nothing wrong with that.
Sure. The hole is getting kind of full, but
Yeah, it's kind of full.
I imagine Darwin opening it up, and there's just like this waft that Darwin can't smell at all, but all of you are like, oh!
um, yeah. Go ahead and harvest. See if there's anything rare.
Sure. I will. Yeah, why don't we say this is probably going to be your last dissection before you got to clean out your hole. If that makes sense. I don't know what you've got in there specifically, but.
Oh yeah. Then let's finish the cavern, or go ahead and take a short rest. I'll cut them up. Won't store them. I want to see what else is in this cavern first before I like take out
Fair
the
enough.
last of my portable hole.
Fair enough. And I believe you already have dissected cloak. I think don't you already have cloaker stuff already?
I have some cloaker parts in there, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, maybe you want to inspect the rest of the cave first. Okay. But nonetheless, you guys can still take an hour and chill out.
Nero, I'll gladly help if you want to practice some harvesting.
Yeah, I'll help out.
All right. Whoever would like to may make these are aberrations in nature, and so I will ask for an Arcana check instead of a nature. Their biology is a little more magical than the standard monster or beast.
Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay.
Arcana. Ah.
14.
A 14. You are able to procure its teeth. Safely enough, you are able to procure its teeth. And I'll just post the information and call it a day.
Awesome.
The rest you're not going to be able to extract, whether through lack of knowledge or just by uncertain hands, we'll say. So that is what you get. You got a little bag of like needle-like teeth that could make arrowheads or tools, perhaps.
Okay. So I definitely like that.
I think it would be really, what would be really cool is if something happened where you guys all lost all of your tools and magic items and arms and armor, and you're like,
Don't even
it's like a
understand that.
survival thing. But the only thing you guys have is Darwin's hole, and you guys have to like make tools and items out of like the monster parts that you guys have been extracting.
Now there's an arc.
Restarting the Industrial Revolution in a cave.
Don't you dare.
Darwin built this in a cave with scraps.
Scrap. He built this with meat scraps out of a hole.
Yeah. The cave with a hole of scraps. Incredible. All right. Short rest is had. The wailing continues to echo through the chamber unendingly. Tally goes, you know what? I'm gonna go see I'm gonna go check out things in the forest. Just to make sure everyone's following Willow's rules. I'll see you guys later. And he heads
Okay.
out.
He's got the runs.
He goes and leaves real cool like, and at the last corner you hear him kind of go, and he like runs off excited. But yeah, you guys all stay. You have a short rest. Successfully have a short rest. Feel free to roll hit dice as needed and mark it off. Nothing attacks or befalls you. And then we will proceed.
Josh is looking great.
Amazing. Just let me know when you guys are ready to keep going.
Oh, I'm good.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Unless I hear otherwise, I'll assume that means we're ready to go. Um. All right, you guys fall in line behind Selena. You all say during the short rest you saw Mar kind of working away at some more poison, making himself some more poison. Gotta flavor that.
He, this poison comes from his blood.
No, no.
That's gotta be racist.
That feels a little racy.
Okay, fine.
In fairness, I don't know if that is an insult necessarily. I mean, that'd be kind of
I
cool
mean,
if
that's
you're.
sick, but
That would be kind of cool. That's a race. I'm just gonna say that's a cool OG race where their blood is poison. Oh, Grung, the frog
Grung?
race. Yeah,
I could absolutely see, some versions of salads with poison
right.
with poison blood.
Oh yeah,
That salads come to mind. Ugh.
yeah. Slots are. Ugh. Any aberration really. You wouldn't like them. But I like the idea of like a Grung making poison out of their own like, I guess mucus technically. Anyway, enough of that. You guys continue adventures! Yay! There's nothing gross about adventuring.
No.
You make your way, and you find yourself at another gate. This gatehouse perfectly resembles the one at the front, but it is, or at least it should be, closed. However, while you can absolutely strongman this open if you wish, you guys do see that to the right there is like a very intentionally made stairs that winds up, perhaps to the control lever.
I'll go sneak up.
Okay. You'll wander up the stairs, take a look around. It's a winding stair that does indeed kind of spiral upward, and it leads to indeed what looks to be like a sort of, again, like a man-made gatehouse, if you will. When you get up here, there's absolutely a release lever and a balcony that looks on into the rest of the cavern. I'll assume you pull the lever and allow your allies to enter, and they will get the same description that you do as you're kind of looking down at everything into the cavern. All of you are going to see the following. The walls of the 60-foot high cavern are covered with a naturally formed crystal that drapes down the sides and resembles a frozen waterfall. It's actually quite magnificent, quite beautiful. A 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 20 feet deep fissure cuts across the middle of the ceiling like an open wound. I guess you wouldn't know all those dimensions, but whatever. The ominous moans heard throughout the complex and refracting off of the walls and bouncing around the cave is certainly originating from within the fissure. And that is the last of the information I shall share.
Can I look into the fissure with my dark vision and see any more detail?
How far is the range?
120 feet.
Then I will say yes, absolutely. Does that include dark vision? I know true vision doesn't give dark
Dark and true vision, yeah.
Excellent. If that's the case, you look up into the ceiling. Make a perception check. Why not? That's we roll dice in this game. I gotta remember to let people roll dice.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're totally fine. You look up into the fissure, and you see a single cloaker that is just kind of hanging upside down in there like a bat, and it's just letting off its moan from deep, deep, deep inside of the 20-foot deep fissure. Make me a nature check. Or an insight, your choice.
18.
18. A mating call would be the wrong word. This is an aberrant creature, and you're not even sure how they procreate. But it's certainly, you expect some kind of like lure. You get the sense that this creature is trying to draw other cloakers to it. It's like a bird call, in a way. Or resembles that kind of behavior to you.
I only see one cloaker up in that big crevice. It seems to be calling out to others. I'm guessing that's how the other ones got here. Clearly, they're not a problem. Might be we're facing things from deeper in that are coming. I don't know. Did it seem any bigger than the ones that we've seen?
No, it's still rather large. But as you're looking up there, you are going to know which one is the real one and which one's the fake. But as you guys have been speaking, um, it seems to have like righted its head to look down at you guys, and you see that it uh, various phantasms emerge from it like in a mirror image, and it's going to drop down from the ceiling and go, and we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
My vengeance. Honey, what do you want for dinner? Vengeance. Oh, these are cool. Oh, that one's we're using this. No. Come on. Come on, big guy. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Actually, it's not very different. I'm just gonna use it. Um. All right, where do we think we'd all be in the cave? You're probably standing directly underneath of Darwin, obviously. What about you, Katosh? Do you think you rejoined the party down the stairs, or are you still looking out from the balcony?
How high up is the balcony?
It's pretty high.
If I
I'm
had to
also
guess,
uh
30
about
feet.
about 40 feet. So it's a great vantage. Like it's not.
Yeah,
It's,
but it is a far drop. Yeah.
and we'll
Oh.
extend the balcony though. Like I think it makes sense that it.
Yeah, that's fair. Um, yeah, I'll go down with the party if I could just be like in the middle of the cluster with everyone,
Yeah, I'll probably put you at the door
or even
because
in
you had to go down the stairs and rejoin them.
no problem.
Cool.
Yeah, wherever you think makes sense.
Sweet. Selena, what about you? Where are you and Smokey hanging out?
We're probably pretty close to the front.
Okay, probably hanging out with Darwin.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I'll throw Smokey in there. Philippe, where are you at?
Well, since my initiative roll is a 3, I'll be hanging at the back.
Okay. Why don't we say you're kind of waiting on Katosh, like holding the rear down a little bit with Mar, waiting for your companion to join the party. Mr. Gabo, I think we'll say he's off somewhere else entirely. He's a scout and he's used to kind of checking things out for himself. Who else are we missing? Nero, what about you?
9.
No, where are you in the
Near the entryway, I guess.
Okay, probably hanging out over here too. I think that is everybody. Okay, let's. All right. Oak, Ringo, Mar, and that's it. Okay. Oh, God. There. Draw friend rolls, as usual, pretty exceptional. Okay, who rolled a 20 or above? Uh-oh. Who rolled a 15 or above?
15.
18.
All right, you rolled a 10 or above. Can't hear you, Darwin.
One had a 16.
16. There it is. Okay, you'd be in front of Selena then. What'd you get, Nero?
A 9.
What'd you get, Philippe?
3.
Ooh. Oofda. All right, so starting us off will be our nightmare guy. He dropped from the ceiling in per fall mechanics. He would have done the. He would have fallen. How far would he would have fallen like about 60 feet right out of the fissure and then caught himself at the last moment. So he's starting the battle a little closer to the ground than 80 feet in the air.
Batman style.
Yeah, totally fell through him. And they're like, that would make a crazy superhero comic. All right. He is going to attack. First off, we need music. Oh, who do we want? Do we want the princess or do we want the robot? I think the robot's voice is what alerted it that there's people in the cave, so it'll attack you. Okay, Darwin, it is going to try and what are we gonna do? We're gonna try. Where is it? Oh, it's the bite that does it. Okay, so you try and bite me. Oh, fuck, you rolled terrible. That's gonna be not good. 12.
18.
18. Alright, if that's the case, you have to get within 5 feet for that. So we'll put him in the 5-foot range. Then he will spend a tail strike on you, Darwin, a tail strike on the princess. Oh, sorry, you can only do one. Then the tail's going for the princess. And he sucked at that too. Yeah, it's gonna be 13. Okay, that is going to bring us then to Narizmar Doet. He's gonna fire his hand crossbow. He's gonna try and look really cool while he's doing it. He likes his hand crossbow. Shield raise, crossbow out. Fuck me, I can't roll. I've lost my ability to roll. Yeah, 12 and a 11 won't hit. Sail through his webbed wing, no actual damage made. And then as a bonus action, he is going to cast Fairy Fire. And the fucking thing rolls a nat 20.
Oh.
No one is hitting anybody ever. All right, Katash, you're up to bat. Let's see if you can break the streak.
Yeah. Would you let me make a perception check for see if I hear more?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll call it an act. I'll probably say it'll cost your action though. It's a very active assessment. What's your passive perception?
15.
15. I always consider those to be active cheering combat or being
Okay.
extra attentive to danger, right? 15. On a 15, if you're not hearing anything else, he stopped moaning to drop and come down and attack. You don't
Okay.
hear any other moaning. You could roll with an action if you wanted to try and do better, if you think there's maybe...
Yeah, that's all right. Not too worried about it. I will.
And he is mirror imaged right now. There's a whole...
Yeah.
There's 3 other ones, yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm his kryptonite, so I'm gonna cast daylight.
All right. Daylight burns out. Suddenly you are Mars like, ah!
I just
Fucking,
explode with light.
Yeah, you explode with light.
Darwin's
the creature's
blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darwin goes, oh, and Mar goes, oh, and the cloaker goes, and the rest of you guys are all like, oh shit. Takes a second for your eyes to adjust and you're fine. Mar turns around and you see Mar he like turns away from Katosh and like Selena or Darwin. You look back and he's like
Crying.
like it looks like he got pepper sprayed. Like water is streaming down his face.
Yeah.
I was looking right at him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then, it's not too important. I'll just use my telekinetic hand to block his eyes as a bonus action.
Okay, got it. That's
That's all.
very fun. All right,
And
okay.
I'll run in a little bit just to spread out.
Got it. Yeah.
Doesn't matter where. I
Sure,
don't
we'll
care.
just toss you like over here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you like try and telekinetically like, but you realize by the nature of telekinesis is that it's invisible. You're like, oh shit, and you like
I forgot
make it
about
grab
that
a
part. I like
grab a
try and
rubber-
concentrate really hard to make it visible, and I just can't.
You're like, ugh. And then you like grab a rock and you use that to be the shade, and like he's like, ow, what the fuck's going on? You're like, I'm trying to help.
That's all. That's all. And I'm just gonna.
incredible.
Yeah, that's it.
Incredible. All right, Darwin, you're face to face with this bastard, and he's hurting.
Okay.
So are you.
Yes, I am blinded for 1 minute,
Oh
and
fuck.
so Darwin's gonna because the rogue kind of has these robotic or I don't know, like somehow re-engineered like previously living eyes, and that like feedback loop or wires feed up into I'm thinking like a headset or some kind of like apparatus that lets Darwin see out of all these eyes. Um, it's an overload, and so he just kind of goes like, because he can't see. Um, and then I guess someone blindly. It's within 5 feet of me, so I know it's going to be above me. Can I do a thunder wave in the cube above me to try and like catch
Absolutely.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can
So
still
I'm
hear
gonna
him. He's screaming.
I'm gonna try and do that. And I don't know if I like fall on my ass doing it or not.
Whatever you want for flavor. It fails. It rolls a 9. It's screeching too. It's like, ah, and you just blast something in the air. And Selena, who's a literal being of light from the Feywild, is like, what?
Flashbanged my entire team.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 19 damage or 17. Hold on, let me pull up the history. 19 damage. Yeah.
Nice. 19 is pushed back 10 feet.
Yes. Away from me.
Yeah, 10 feet specifically away from you. Fair enough. All right, understood. It flips back a couple times. Your eyes aren't working, but your feet are, so you're fine. Yeah, you got it by the sounds of things. Ooh, I'll say as Darwin does this, and he's like a little blinded, and he like, I don't know, some apparatus on his arm comes up, and he blasts out the sound wave. I'm gonna say all of the crystals on all of the wall. There's like a, like you don't destroy anything, but like, you know, like the opera woman singing at a high volume.
They
Just
like
a
reverberate.
yeah, there's just this, and then there's this crack throughout all the crystals in the room.
Oh, do you remember the sound of the mines from that Star Wars like asteroid field
Yes.
going on?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that's a that's sick. That's sick. Love that. Okay. Anything else there, Darryl?
I believe that's it. Would that thunder wave have also hit like the mirror images or anything?
I
They're
don't
gone.
believe so.
Oh, the daylight. Yeah. Okay.
The mirror images are gone. I think.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys move through in the actions, blah blah. The creature targets cloaker, make a harmful spell. The harmful spell, well, duplicate remains, creature rules. Oh, weirdly enough, I think even on. Oh, no, makes an attack. Oh, with an attack or a harmful spell, so we still roll on this attack. If the cloaker is ever in an area of bright light, the duplicate disappears. Okay, yeah, so duplicates are all gone. You're right. So he took the damage. Duplicates, as far as you know, are completely toast. Gone.
Awesome. Yeah, then that's my turn.
Excellent. Magnificent. That is going to bring us then to Selena Dewdrop. What do you do?
I would like to bonus action cast Infernal Challenge. But I don't want to flavor it like infernally though. Like I don't
It's
know.
called Infernal
Then
Challenge.
why do,
Royal
let me ask you
challenge. You're a
this.
princess. Like you
Let,
can demand off the roll.
Yeah.
let me ask
Well-
you a question, Selena. Just a quick question. As a paladin, you have access to a spell called Compel Duel. Why do we pick Infernal Challenge over Compel Duel?
I like this one more because it's second level, so it's like more powerful.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Sure. I don't care. Yeah, sure. We could totally flavor it however you want. You can say it's like definitely has nothing to. Or you know what, Selena? Fuck it. You're from the Feywild, and everyone knows the fairies and the devils get along all right. Maybe it is an infernal challenge. What is anyone going to say about it? You're the princess. But maybe it's like a green, like a green thing or whatever. But you launch forth this challenge. What do you need from me?
It's a Charisma 15 save.
That is another nat one.
Oh, perfect. And I'm gonna go try to grapple if I can, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it a disadvantage because I'm little, or can I even do it because I'm small?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're a small creature and it's a large creature, so you can grab it, but you're going for a ride.
Oh, okay. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to attack.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
That's 27 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Perfect.
It's possible.
And I'm gonna smite.
Okay. Giving children atomic weapons.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Kaboom! You smash into it, and it has just reached the bloody point. You give it a good whacking. Well done.
Perfect. Well, I've got a second attack, so I'm gonna try again.
Okay. I love the casualness. Go right ahead. Sorry.
18 to hit.
Oh yeah, roll some damage.
All right, cool. Very cool. That's 11 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Ouch! Jiminy Cricket, that hurt.
Can I fly like behind it to kind of like open up a flank for someone?
Sure, you go, and you fly behind.
Okay, cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay. What is Smokey
Okay.
doing?
Ooh, Smokey will. Can she jump and attack?
He's only 5 feet off the ground. She can like paw up into the air. She's fine. She can get him,
okay.
and she can do it with advantage because of a certain fairy princess.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
Did you know this is probably Sarai's favorite character ever?
It's probably her most fun to play ever.
26.
What'd you just get? 6?
26.
That's a lot better than 26. Jesus.
No, to hit.
Oh yes, that will hit. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. No, she can't
Sorry,
do that much damage, unfortunately.
I forgot we're on Smokey. My bad.
96. Okay, we got 7 points of slashing damage.
7 points of damage. Understood. This is one hurt cloaker. One or two, probably two or three more blows will probably take him down, if I had to guess.
Well, Smokey has one more attack.
Okay.
That's 17 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage.
Nice. 8 points of slash. Well done. Amazing. Yeah, this thing is pretty hurt. One more good shot's gonna do the job. Well done.
Nice.
If there's nothing else, then that'll bring us to Nero. Nero the boy. Nero.
He's a grown ass man,
Yeah, I know you're right.
technically, but hey.
I was gonna correct myself, but then I was looking at the fact that you are in blinding sunlight. Nero, do you think that affects your abilities as a sorcerer at all?
Possibly. I don't know how, but like, I'm sure magical darkness will have forms. But I'm going like, I'm falling cat right now. I'm smoky going into taking a bath.
Got it. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. There cannot be shadows without light. So how do you manipulate those shadows?
Can I make out the cloaker?
Oh yeah, you're like as a person, you're fine. But I was just curious about your superpowers.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel. Yeah, I'm gonna channel from the crown to
Ah,
shooting range at raise at it.
fair enough. Go ahead and make your 3 attack rolls. We gotta get this man a more masculine headband.
And I'll be fine for now. Uh, first up 24.
Hit.
Second attack 16.
Hit.
15.
Hit.
Okay.
This thing is fucked.
12.
How would you like to kill it?
Oh, I was rolling the rest of the damage, but like
I know,
12,
it's gonna be
3, and
overkill for sure.
6. So it's like at 21.
Yeah, no, he's done. He was done on the first one. Yeah. He's getting harassed by Selena, harassed by Smokey, and then you stare with your crown, fire blasts out of it. What happens?
Let's keep up the fire. It's like staring into the sun, so let's keep that up. I aim directly for its eyes.
Understood. Yeah, as it's screeching and it finally turns, your homing missile-like shot, one of it hits it directly in the face as it screeches as its eyes burn even more. Yeah, I'll say like it was just kind of flying there dumbly as it couldn't see anything. And you took the opportunity to scorch its eyes forever. Its face just like burns and melts, and then the other 2 blasts hit dead center. Its wing catches fire and it falls to the ground, utterly incinerated. This thing is probably not getting harvested, unfortunately. But it is well and truly not a problem anymore.
Excellent.
Well done, guys. The goblin goes, "Hey!" Oh, it's not. You guys are fast. Holy shit. I didn't even taken out my short bow and you guys had cleaned it up. I'm going to have to tell John about this. Maybe we'll write a song.
Think of what would you call it?
I'd call it... Fuck. What would I call it? I would call it In a Cloaker's Garden.
Yeah, I'll go apologize to Darwin and try and help them to see again.
And Darwin's like,
Yeah.
and then suddenly Darwin, you hear, sorry. Just not even starting the battle stuff.
I'm sorry. Yeah, and I like grab his arm like you would a blind person and like guide him. And then I'll just move the daylight just all over the roof of the cavern just to make sure there's nothing hiding out up there. And then once I lose concentration, we can just carry on.
No, nothing seems to be the issue. Yeah, Yeah, Mars like standing against a wall like this
Yeah.
until it goes away. Yeah, you help out. Darwin certainly got hit the worst out of everybody. He's his eyes are
He's alive.
stinging, but Darwin is like offline. Yeah, Darwin, you see the like beep, 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 like model Darwin
Binary.
auxiliary sensor units coming online. You see all the code scroll past. And,
I'm trying to reboot. Yeah, yeah.
Darwin just sounds like dial-up right now.
he's sounded like dial up. There's a little piece of code where it's like DLC augmentation, cloak of true sight, reconnecting, and then your
Yeah.
eyes turn back on.
We'll just look around. Can I look at those crystals
Yeah, you head over to the crystals. Um,
and help Darwin too?
oh, actually, you know what? This is actually just gonna add to it. Like this is post everything, but you realize that the crystal formations also reflect and amplify light. So when you hit daylight, I am gonna say for flavor's sake, Mar was totally blinded. The cloaker was totally blinded. Darwin's like his cloak is like smoking a little bit. Like it's fine. Like it's for
Sizzling.
flavor. Yeah, it's sizzling. Maybe it was like 2 minutes he's offline instead of one. But yeah, the thing. Even you guys were like, oh shit, fuck. So you head over and you realize that the crystals can amplify light and also can amplify sound, which is how the moaning was traveling so far outside the cavern. So it seems to be very, yeah,
Why it
very
sounded like a
sensitive.
bunch.
Yeah, it's very sensitive to external light and sound.
I'm interested in that.
Could be
Yeah,
useful.
yeah. I was gonna say, can I ask Darwin, would you please procure me some?
Yeah, I do have that gem crafting book, I think. Gem crafting. I don't know if that would help me identify or know how to extract crystal.
Mostly like
Um,
enough for like a staff or something, just like a big, nice
Yeah.
looking chunk.
absolutely. You actually don't find anything in your book regarding this. This seems to be a seemingly like unique crystal to this very specific magic biome. As I mean, you guys weren't told, but above table, Hallister cast multiple wishes to create the Willow Wild. So this is a unique biome and not found anywhere else in the world. So these crystals, this is the only place in the world you'll probably ever find these crystals. You can extract them fairly easy, like any miner. Just crack a bunch off as much as you want. Plenty present if trial and error is required, so that's not a problem. You don't think it would actually carry a lot of value to gem crafters, perhaps because it's not an existing precious gem, so they'd be like, there's value in what it is, and we don't know what it is. But to a scientist and an artificer such as yourself, there may be interesting application for something that can amplify such things, right? So yeah, you take as much as you want. There's a huge ass cavern full of it.
So Darwin realizes what it is and looks around at all of it around him. He just kind of says to Katash, "We're gonna need."
I was gonna
bigger
say,
hole."
Katosh also has the same look in his eye, and he goes, this may be immoral, but I think we seal this up after. And
I'll save
come
it for
back
ourselves, yeah.
on
Yeah.
our own.
Well, I mean,
A, it could be powerful,
Yeah.
and B, seems like a great bargaining chip.
we have a monopoly on this resource.
There we
We
go.
can... And somebody built a gate here, though. But yeah, let's seal it.
Speaking of gates, Darwin will say you're patch 2.39 for Cloak of Eyes active, and you feel it all come back online again. And as you do so, the cloak is going to recognize that this entire massive wall is an illusion.
So yeah, as I'm looking around the cavern, I kind of see the illusionary bit of it. It's like, oh, hold on. That wall's not real. And I kind of gesture to everyone to like make them aware, like we we haven't cleared yet.
Yeah.
There might be more danger or more profit. Opportunity.
Alrighty. Um, but yes, Katash, we definitely could say you have like a chunk of this crystal, and you can have say add what do we call it? Let's say like call it like
I'm gonna call it Sunstone.
sure, yeah, sunstone. I like it. Let's do it. Yeah, say chunk of sunstone. Incredible. And of course, you can note its qualities if you
Yeah,
want, but we'll remember what it
I'll
does.
write that down. But yeah, maybe
Cool. And
make a
that goes
staff
for
or something
anyone
with
if
it.
yeah, absolutely. And that goes for anyone. You guys have weapons enough that you can like bunt out whatever you want. So anybody who wants to add quote unquote named by Katash Sunstone to their inventory, feel free to take as much as you can carry, or
And
less, of course.
and what do the crystals do again? I'm sorry.
They
They
amplify.
amplify.
Sorry.
Sorry. They amplify light and sound. Um,
Oh, we're taking this for the rest.
yeah,
Nightclub, absolutely.
a good point. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
amplifies lights and sounds. So add as much as you want to your inventory, but make sure you're keeping track of whatever the weight is.
I have room. How much can we add? How much does it weigh? I mean, per thing.
I don't know. You you write down as much weight as you want, and we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, you could say that like it's a larger piece and a couple other pieces or what have you. Just say a total amount at this point.
50 pounds.
Sure. Jesus.
It's
Then
a bag of holding, man.
That's true.
I was thinking like stuffing it in socks.
Jeez. How much weight? Uh,
We could easily turn around, sell the stuff to Fjarlin.
I mean, anyone, people want amplification. Who doesn't want their magic to be stronger? This is a very valuable resource. Um,
just so you know, Nero, because your bag
Yeah.
of holding more functions by mass density than weight. 50 pounds of pure crystal, which is what we'll go by, uh, is about 1 cubic foot. So it's not actually that much.
Okay. 1 cubic foot of. It's okay. So it's okay. 50 pounds.
Cool. Dope. Sweet. With that, you guys head over to the crystals. As you make your way closer now to the illusory wall, the closer you get, the more you're going to be hearing the familiar sounds of the external, the Willow Wild. And then as you move through, oh, here we go. Here we go. Actual moving through illusion POV. Oh!
Ooh.
Except it didn't fully work. But it's fine because I pointed it the wrong way. You guys emerge back out in the Willow Wilds from outside the crystal. You guys have this moment of like complete blackness as you're inside of an illusion, and then suddenly your vision comes back as you step it on the other side, and you look around to see the artificial sun of the Willow Wild beaming down upon the whole place. You are in a part of the woods I don't think you guys recognize, however.
Tally.
Tally's not there. You can make a perception check if you want to try and figure out where the heck we got to.
Okay.
Or, ooh, I sent you the wrong spot.
13.
Over here. 13. Yeah, that'll be enough. You look through the brush, like you kind of look through the trees a bit, and off in the distance, you do see the recognizable structure of Willow's castle. Or Willow's tower, excuse me. So you guys now know where you are. You're basically back at Willow's tower.
Nice. Okay.
The choice is yours. What you'd like to do next? You kind of have two paths before you. You guys could walk back into like the main forest where you've spent most of your time. Kind of head back north to however you want to do this in a completionist style. So you guys can go back towards the forests you've already been to, or you could head west to unmapped and unvisited territory.
West.
West.
Yeah, sure, west.
I should have gone into advertising.
Mhm.
All right. And apparently there's floating trees here, so let me fix that real quick. There we go. Okay, you guys are gonna make your way into the Western Forest. Um, oh, very cool. Sweet. Da, 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 da. This is a very nice forest. The forest floor seems to be littered with statues of birds and mammals, however. Um, like in all shapes and sizes. And it's very expansive. It's quite intensely expansive. In fact, if you guys just go wandering, you're not going to come to a wall at any given point. You're just going to kind of keep going. And I'll roll a random encounter. How long would
Sure.
you guys want to walk in these woods before you're like, maybe we're getting a little off the track?
Let's give it an hour.
Yeah, you want to walk for an hour?
Well, walking through the forest, some kind of song like that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Give me a performance
Selena
check,
gets a.
Nero, to sing
No, I'm not.
a
I'm just whistling it. I didn't. I wasn't singing.
sure, whistle it. Roll a performance check. You're a
Okay.
sorcerer. You'll be fine. You'll got it.
Okay. Oh my God, 23.
Nero lets out starts like kind of singing like a happy forest trail, and it's kind of infectious. Like
Whistling.
you rolled really well, but I think the really good performance isn't like you go Migado, Migado, Migado. Like you don't start doing that shit. But it's just like a jaunty tune that's kind of perfect for the trail. You guys kind of start singing hi ho, hi ho. And the music infectiously kind of comes over the party, perhaps, and maybe some of you join in. Um, and you wander for an hour, kind of singing this like forest song. And after about an hour, you guys are like, let's have a snack. And you guys chill out for a little bit, have a snack. And then decide to turn around as after an hour passes. It's a beautiful forest, but again, the floor is strangely littered with like life-sized mammals and birds, like little birds. There's like a statue of like an elk, proud elk looking off in the distance. There's a statue of like I don't know, like a raccoon, a fox. They all seem to be kind of in positions of like wonder. Well, the
Where do
birds are
we?
just like laying on the ground like this.
Can I just look at it a little closer?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you make me a to examine the artistry of these things? Why don't you make me a little investigation check? What do we call
Yeah, didn't know Willow was such an artist.
One of the ones in a weird position. 18.
it? 18. You look at this and you go, hold on a motherfucking second. This ain't no statue. This is a petrified bird.
Mm.
And then you begin to look around, connecting the dots, where you see all of these statues are like with the creatures like looking off. Like you don't see a single statue of like a fox like with its head dipped, like eating something out of the grass, or like anything sleeping, for example. They're all creatures like looking off in this direction or that direction. And you think that there's something around here petrifying creatures.
Yeah, I'll say there's something in the woods. Keep your eyes down, and I'll look. Keep my eyes down, and yeah, I guess. Do I still have thaumaturgy? No, I got rid of it. It would have been cool. Yeah, I'll just say to everyone, yeah, there's something in the woods is freezing these. This isn't natural.
Hmm.
What turns things to stone?
Well, I know this.
I'm gonna say
I don't
when
know.
I get questions like that, that is a huge, broad topic. And I think especially in these games of like, high fantasy, where there's any number of stories about various monsters, whether real or not. I will simply say that I think all of you are aware of multiple stories about multiple creatures that may or may not be true that have been known to turn men to stone. You hear of beautiful women with like snake-like hair that could turn men to stone, or
I can picture
strange
that.
subterranean creatures that can do the same thing, or hags in the woods who curse people into stone with their because their hearts are broken or something. So I'm gonna say for
Upset
seek out the
fairies.
rock. Or
Yep.
Tosh has a
exactly, or
story about
fairies.
a god who got angry and turned its follower into stone.
Yeah, Selena probably is like, I heard my mom did that one. So probably matter of fact, like, my mom totally did that to a very disrespectful guy who came to our court.
Selena,
Um,
do you think you could make it so that I could try and speak to her?
Speak to my mom.
Yeah. I've always been
Oh,
interested
that
in
would be really cool. If I
communicating
knew
with
how
the
to talk
gods.
to my mom, I would talk to her every day. But
Let's get on that.
yeah, okay. Well, I have gotten a little distracted, but I am trying to find my way back home.
Don't worry,
or
I
maybe a
haven't
year
forgotten. We're
distracted, but
we're on your quest.
for an
Perfect.
immortal fairy, I don't think that's actually a lot
Just
of
a
the
little
time.
bit of fame in the meantime.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Philippe, I have an idea. Do your most threatening roar, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
And
just plug my ears.
at the top of his lungs, the most profane sailor tirade just comes spilling out.
Oh, you mate, little bossy and a keen, they gotta get your aids. And like this. Why don't you give me an intimidation check, Philippe? I assume you're wanting to you're trying to draw in the creature, whatever it may
Yeah,
be. Yeah.
why not? I feel like
Fair
this
enough,
is
fair enough.
a way to try. If anyone
Got
else
it.
has a better idea, feel free.
A 10.
A 10.
Can I give him a help
Uh,
action?
sure,
Ah!
sure.
I just scream out loud.
Take advantage, Philippe. Hell yeah.
We'll stick with the 10.
Okay, it's okay.
Fair enough. You roar out a hearty roar. It is sort of like a sailor's tirade, and thus whatever creature in the forest may or may not understand the lengths of insults cast. But it is still a loud and boisterous, violent roar. Um, uh, excellent. Do you guys want to wait and see if it draws anything in?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, but I hide.
So
Okay, make a
Katosh
stealth
has
check.
probably let his guard down at this point. He's like, oh, nothing's coming.
Oh man.
7.
Uh, you are not very well hidden. Let's
You're
put it that
hiding
way.
behind that mushroom right there.
You're hiding behind Selena. Was never one to hide. You guys sit and
Yeah,
you
I
wait.
guess we'll sit for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you guys sit and you wait for a couple minutes to see what's what. Um, eventually, yeah, something does sort of you hear. Actually, you would see it before you heard it. Maybe like 30 feet off, something like that. You see kind of almost half slithering out from behind a tree. You're going to see this like what looks like a lizard. It looks like a really big lizard, like the size of like bigger than the biggest dog you've ever seen.
Fuck.
It's got 8 limbs. It's got 8 legs, like crocodile legs. It has almost like light blue, like crystal-like spikes that come off the back and down its mane all the way to the end of its thick tail. And it also has icy, glowing blue eyes. And as it looks the party, I want everyone to roll a con save, please.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is anyone within 10 feet of me?
I would be,
Smokey
or I could
probably
say I would
is.
be.
Okay, Darwin, sure. I'll probably limit that. I imagine you're not all crowding around Selena. But Smokey
That's
certainly
fair.
is. So
I'm gonna
Selena
use
and Darwin.
inspiration.
That's a +4 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Nero's standing in the shade of a tree to hide himself. And then we got Mighty Philippe beside Tosh will say. Who
I
else
got
do
a
we got?
13. Is that a fail?
No.
Okay. Just because I have a reaction where it specifically says when you fail. So I just wanted
Fair
to
enough, fair
check.
enough. I think I'm gonna say Mar isn't looking because you're out in the broad sunlight, and as a drow, he's probably like specifically sitting like this.
Yeah.
So I think he is fair to not be looking for anything.
Can
He'll
I
be in
be
the
like
middle of the group
standing
though.
with him, trying to give him shade?
Yeah, he's standing. He's always at Philippe's side, and you're with Philippe, so you're like trying to be. And he's just like, I hate this level. um, and I think I've got everybody on the field. Okay, I want to get those con saves from you folks. First and foremost, let's see how Mar did. Mar did fine. Let's see how our little Gobbo friend did. Ringo goes for a save. Hold on, Ringo. Selena, how'd you do?
15,
How did Smokey do?
16.
How did Darwin do?
Not 20. I realized I should not have taken this spot.
Very nice. Nero, how'd you do?
Um, 11.
Ooh, understood. We'll get to you. Katosh,
13.
success. Mars, not looking. And what about you, Fleet?
23.
Yeah, you're fine. Nero, as this thing's staring at the group, all of you are going to like feel this. You feel like as you're looking into its eyes, there's no like you're not like drawn in or anything. It's not some kind of psychos thing. But the moment you make eye contact with the creature or look into its eyes, you feel the tips of your fingers and the tips of your ears, and maybe even your toes and your boots. Actually, not even the toes, like actually your boot itself, the sole of your boot, all begins to start to feel solid. And as most of you look away from the eyes at like your fingers or whatever else, you'll notice that they've started to turn to stone just a little bit on the tips of your fingers, tips of your ear, the way frostbite might emerge, maybe on the edges of your clothing. As for you, Nero, you were just kind of drawn by it, and your body relented to the effect. You, my friend, are considered restrained, as suddenly half your body immediately coats in stone. And we're going to roll
Great.
initiative.
Great. So fun being rock hard. I
There's
had
only
to
a
make
problem
that
if it
joke.
lasts more than 4 hours.
Well, let's hope I don't die this session.
Anybody watched The
I
Boys?
won't.
There's a character named Rockhard in season 5, and it's super fucked up.
Oh, yeah?
I can't describe it here. Too innocent of you.
Yeah, I gotta set this combat correctly. Please mark that off. I'm gonna smooth it out and it's a little close. So Nero hid closer to the creature, and that's why he got caught. And do something like that. Kind of snuck up on you, Nero. Maybe that's why we'll say gotcha. Yes. Look at the size of that fucking thing. What does it eat? God damn, look at the legs. Oh, it's actually too big. Hang on. Sorry. I liked it bigger though. Okay. Mar rolls. Not well. 6. Goblin rolls. 8. And this old boy is going to roll 5. Okay, who rolled a 20 or above? Who rolled a 15 or above?
Green.
Okay. Who rolled a 10 or above?
10.
Dang, guys. What about 5 or above? Whoa! This might be our lowest initiative yet. Okay. What'd you get, Katosh?
3.
Oh man, what'd you get there, Nero? Oh, what'd you get, Philly?
I could beat them both. I got a 2.
Oh, Darwin got the top. Dang, guys, that's crazy. Okay,
Good work, guys.
Darwin, you're starting us off.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and vortex warp Nero to the back of the group, away from the basilisk.
All right, and so he is sent into the shade of a large tree behind you.
And I believe that's gonna be my turn.
All right, fair enough. Very helpful. This tree is bugging me. It's too far off the ground. There. Okay, anyway. Selena Dewdrop, you're up to bat. You gonna go get the beastie?
Yeah, how far away is it?
It is. To get into melee? Well, we're gonna say 30 feet.
Yeah.
Kia! All right, you fly in. Get right up into that melee. Right up into its stupid face. Go ahead and attack.
All right. I'll bonus action cast Shield of Faith
Okay.
on myself.
Understood.
All right, I've got a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. All right, and we're gonna smite.
I could never believe it.
5.
I'll post in the chat what the creature looks like. And I gotta say, the 2024 art is pretty cool.
Oh, 19 points of damage.
Ouch!
I want to own him. He's key.
Hisses at you angrily.
Right, and then I'm gonna attack again for 18 to hit.
18 does hit roll damage.
All right, that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch! All right, you beat it up. It's pretty hurt. Well done.
I'm gonna have Smokey. How far is it for her to get a flank?
30 feet to get into melee. Another 15 to get into a flank, so 45 feet.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure. All right, flank it is.
Mm. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Does it have a plus? Does Smoke have a plus 10 modifier?
No, she's got a +9.
Oh. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I think she hits.
Okay, cool. She doesn't do much damage though. She 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay, 7 points of slashing damage. Understood.
And then she'll attack again. A natural 18
That's a hit.
for 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Understood. All right, it's still up, but it's bloodied. Okay,
Mhm.
that brings us to Ringo. Ringo is going to shoot his short bow. Unfortunately, he's going to miss. It's going to bounce off his stony-like exterior. And then Buddy's going to retreat 60 feet with nimble escape. Oh, sorry, only 30 feet. He's going to go 30 feet back. He's going to dive behind a tree, and he's going to use nimble escape to attempt to hide. And he succeeds. Good for him. Okay, that brings us to Mar. Can't fucking see for shit. He opens his eyes, and he's going to fire a little half blindly. First attack hits. The paralysis doesn't work. Second attack misses. Okie dokie. So that's going to be 37 points of damage. Yes, 7 points of damage. And then Mar will fall back to the shade of a tree where he could see better. Probably where the goblin is. And that'll bring us to the big beastie. I need Darwin, Katosh, Philippe, and Selena to roll con saves, please, as they look into the petrifying gaze.
$22.
2 save.
Not a save.
Katosh. Oh no. Katosh, your skin begins to coat in stone. You're half restrained. Oh, you're fully restrained. You're half petrified. How'd you do, Darwin?
Also failed.
All right, same for you, Darwin. Stone begins to coat your skin.
If we all turned to statues, we're so fucked.
And
God.
Philippe.
We're gonna
14.
leave gorgeous bodies.
Yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, make sure that before you're fully petrified, strike a cool pose. guys.
Yeah. Katosh gets in an ore farming pose.
Incredible. Now it's gonna try and bite you. It's gonna try and bite. It's gonna try and bite Smokey.
No.
I'm gonna kill that cat. That's gonna be 17 to hit. Actually, sorry, that's 19 to hit. 19.
Oh shit, that's a hit.
Okay, here we go. That's going to be. It's going to be 9 piercing damage from the teeth, and then 7 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
Oh no, my cat! My battle cat! Yeah, the two of them just get into like a crazy like animal battle where it's like and they're fighting each other. Okay, Katosh.
Yeah.
Wait. End of its turn.
Am
I within 30 feet of it?
What was that?
At the end of its turn, am I within 30 feet of the lizard
Creature?
dude?
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Fantastic. Please make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Okay. It's a failure.
The stone room on Philip's armor flails, and it slowly sinks to the ground and becomes incapacitated,
Oh man!
descending
Alright,
into a dreamy stupor.
Yeah, it kind of. kind of begins to do that. So that is the end of its turn. It is incapacitated. Excellent. I'll use like blue for dreams. Okay, Katosh, you feel the stone rising up around you, despite its gaze is gone. It seems the effect is still ongoing. I'm gonna need you still have a turn though. Do what you would like to do on this turn. Absolutely.
Can I make an Arcana check about it? For like two
Yeah,
things.
I'll give you a free sort of intellectual brain.
I'll use
check.
my action
No.
if need be.
I like to give like a free like.
Yeah.
As long as it's like an intellectual thing and not like a physical thing, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Take the free
Cool.
check.
So two things: how to mitigate the or the stone petrification, and then B, would Willow consider this natural and get pissed off at us for killing it?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because if she
Very
would,
interesting.
then I'll just banish it, and I'll
Okay.
even like try to banish it to her home or something.
I'll tell you, as far as the Willow thing goes, like this is clearly a monster, right?
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
it's not a beast.
Okay.
I would say you're not terribly sure.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems to be affecting the wildlife, but at the same time, like nothing was wrote on the sign about distinguishing monster from. So
Yeah,
you're not sure.
exactly.
Not totally
Okay,
sure.
no worries.
But you go ahead and roll the Arcana check though if you want to learn about
Cool.
maybe what's going on with you and how to fix it.
Yeah, 23.
Okay. 23. You know the answer. For drama's sake, however.
Yes. I like drama.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I want you to try and make your saving throw early to see if you are going to fail or succeed.
Okay.
And then if you fail, I will let you spend your action to like tell the party before you freeze,
Yep.
kind of thing. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So let's do it a little early. I want you to make me a con save.
Yep, no worries.
What'd you get?
23.
Okay. Then if that's the case, you're like, not today, Satan,
I like
and you kind of
burst my arm from the stone.
You burst your way from the stone, and the corrosiveness of the stone kind of fails. So we're gonna say you're restrained until the end of your turn because that's
No problem.
mechanically how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know that this is how it works. Is that it's a 2-failure system. On the first fail, you're restrained. It will continue to spread, and if you fail the second one, you are petrified. There are a number of solutions to petrification. One, I'm not going to give you the full length of this because it's a little bit innate, but you did hear stories that the cure to petrification can usually come from the creature that did the petrifying.
Gotcha.
So maybe there's something that can be extracted from it that could heal someone who's petrified.
Nice. Yeah, in that case,
But anyway, you still have your action. Yep.
Fantastic. I'll just Is it possible to crit on a spell attack when something's incapacitated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be in melee to get like the auto crits when it comes to like paralysis and stuff.
So if I was to go in melee and Tal'Dorei him.
Well, that's a saving throw, so you can't get that 20 on a saving throw.
No worries. Then yeah, I'll just do.
An incapacitated isn't the same as like sleep or paralyzed. It just means that they can't take actions or reactions.
No problem. I'll just do Tal'Dorei wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. It fails. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. That will be 11 plus 5, 16 necrotic damage.
Alright, how would you like to kill this whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah, thinking about preserving it for Darwin's sake, Katosh just like back in the old day, Kongs his shield and just like
And his eyes just kind of like go shark-eyed and just fade.
Got it. Necrotic energy sort of burns across its body. It sort of shivers as if like as if it were the bell that were vibrating, until its interior just can't hold up against the almost sonic like necrosis that breaks it down and falls. But before we end this combat, we need to see what happens with our nearly petrified friends. So Katosh, you break free, you smash through it all. And as an other note, Katosh, there's a number of cleric spells that can end petrify, and you would know that.
Yeah, no
as
problem.
well. Yeah, restorations. Nero, I would like you, my friend, to make me a con save at the end of your turn.
Okay. $21.
21, the shadow in your blood is strong. As a sorcerer, your body is potent, and you're able to. Your body sort of fights against it, and the stone sort of crumbles around you and breaks apart. You are fine. In which I'll just swing over to Darwin and ask for a con save as well. 16. Yeah, same for you. Your body is made of steel and stone, and you can easily crash through it. I didn't get even one of you. Fuck. And with that, the battle is won, and this creature is defeated. Darn. Yes. All right. What would you like to do now?
I'll just motion to the creature, to Darwin. I'll just say, something to do with, I don't recall exactly, but something to do with the physiology of this creature is very valuable. I'm pretty sure you should take a look.
Wait. Did Katosh say what if Wyllow would approve or not?
He doesn't know.
Okay.
Doesn't know.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
Oh, and
Nero's-
you rolled well enough on your arcane check, Katosh. You're aware this creature is known as a basilisk.
Cool.
Usually a subterranean predator.
I always thought a basilisk was like a snake.
It is in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It has the same petrifying thing.
Mm.
Generally considered to be like a reptilian creature.
But
with,
in D&D,
petrified.
it's a bunch of legs and
Yeah.
gross.
Not quite as big. Maybe,
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe the, like, old mama basilisks are, like, big-ass snakes. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll just give Darwin guidance. I'll say, if you want to take a look, probably find something better.
Nero, you want to come help?
I'll help out.
Yeah.
I'll help Darwin. Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason
Fair
it
enough.
was less of a concern, if as long as one of us got through, we'd have been fine. Because there is a mechanism up on tier 2 that will
yeah.
change a petrified creature back to its normal form.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
thing.
So
Great.
worst case scenario, we just pour the ick out of Darwin's hole,
You keep reminding me
Pile
why
the-
we hired you.
pile the people in, and haul them back up there.
As like Philippe goes through this, like, yeah, I mean, if we really want to buy some goodwill with the druid, if
That's
this basilisk was a no-no, there are plenty of little creatures here we could rescue.
Yeah. Return
Or even
with
tell her
a
where
group
it
of her
is
friends.
and how to activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled a 33 with advantage and guidance.
All right, here comes all your cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get everything you need out of that guy.
In the meantime,
let's see.
Katosh goes into the woods and he starts throwing the sunstone up in the air and then casting light on it. I'm like,
Oh yeah, it's like a totally looks like a little mini sun, I think, as it
that's sick.
layers that. That's super cool. Okay, here we go. How about I do some editing? And then we'll be solid for your cool stuff. And as an ever reminder, I basically treat monster parts as like, let your creativity run wild, however you'd like to try and use all this stuff. Okay, there we go. You got the teeth, you got the eyes, you also get its bile. The bile is important because it cures petrification.
Awesome. Yeah, so as we're harvesting all these, I'm starting to want to split some of this stuff with Nero. And so, Nero, if you want to take like one of the eyes, one of the vials, and just say you have teeth too. That sound good? Or do you want me to just keep it all in my hole and keep treating it like a party resource?
Um, you should put it in your hole.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take everything, but yeah, I don't know, wanted to start like showing Nero some like techniques that I use as far as like how to preserve the eye type stuff as you're pulling it out and like extracting and cutting the muscles around it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we can fit a lot of stuff in Darwin's hole.
We need to stop talking about Darwin's hole.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, I'm just adding. It's all good. Uh, all good, all good. All right, fantastic. You guys extract a whole bunch of shit from this guy, and yeah, you can keep on keeping on. Um, okay, you guys want to head back?
Is there more to explore out here?
I mean, you guys haven't reached the end of the forest, and you guys have been traveling for like an hour already.
Oh,
It's worth noting that there's like a river to your left, like a stream to your left that runs deeper into the caves and whatnot. But this is certainly the largest chunk of forest that you've been in this dungeon. If the largest section, period. In fact, this might be the largest level we've been to as of yet, considering the length and breadth of the. You guys are, like, to be clear, at a steady pace, traveling for an hour, that's 4 miles. You just traveled across 4 miles of forest. Like, it's a lot.
Hmm.
You could keep traveling if you wanted.
Princess, would you mind flying up above the trees to see if we can even see the end of this cavern?
yeah, sure. That's a great idea, and I will fly up.
Fly up you go. You buzz up into the air, and you see no sign of ending. It just seems to be like a infinite, unending forest, as far as you can tell.
Oh, wow.
In that direction, anyway. Back in the direction of Willow's Tower, there is most certainly the cavern walls that lead into deeper sections of the dungeon.
Is there any like distinguishing features or like gaps in the forest?
Uh, Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
No. Nothing as far as you can see. Um, There's no mountains either, which is a little weird, right? Like it just goes on and on and on and on. It's like one of those like flat states, I guess, where it's just horizon. There's nothing at the end of it. This all is still within a like the level, which has stone walls. So it's less of like a endless expanse like fucking Montana or something like that, and more like a like the cavern's walls travel onward, but it seems to go on forever. So it seems like an endless track of about 300 feet wide.
Wow. I'll come back down to the party and tell them what I saw. No end in sight. I wonder how far Willow's been.
That's actually a great question. I wonder how much she's able to effectively kind of patrol here. Because this is an endless resource that we cannot use. Not to say that that's a bad thing. But if there are places where she wouldn't know about, that would also be handy to know.
Mhm.
Oh, darling.
Uh,
I'm trying to do better.
you capitalist scum. All right, fantastic. You guys are heading back towards the, shall we say, the heart of the Willow Wild.
Is there like some illusory stuff going on? Are we like just walking in the same place?
I will
As
say,
long as
since you came to this section of the fort, like you went past Willow's Tower to the west, in which you started to see the strange creatures laying around everywhere, and for the entire duration of that 4 miles, it didn't change. It's possible the basilisk has a 4 mile long territory or more,
That's an active basilisk.
but that's a lot of track for, admittedly, a fairly slow creature.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a crocodile, right? It's like kind of pulls itself across the ground more than anything.
True.
Like a Komodo dragon, I guess.
Well, if we want to test that, it wouldn't take a huge amount of time. We just blaze the trail, mark a couple of the trees, and then move in a straight piece to see if it repeats itself. If we care about that.
I mean, not against it.
I don't think she'll like a little mark in her trees, as small as it is. She seems a little explicit.
Yeah, yeah, don't do. Yeah, I'd recommend against that.
Well, we
As
asked
much
her
as,
about it.
yeah,
Like, it
I
doesn't
mean,
seem like there's a
unfortunately,
secret here.
yeah. I don't know.
I'm not even confident about telling her about the basilisk.
For fuck's sake, grow a pair. Just fucking tell her.
Okay, fine. Okay, excuse
There,
me if I don't want to talk to the serial killer, the risk person off the serial killer. Good lord.
I'll tell the serial killer. If she becomes a problem, I'll serial kill her. Won't make Tally happy, but
I like
Tally
look
is used to
around.
being unhappy. Besides, I don't know what he's doing with her, but he ought to be done by now.
let's go. At least go ask her about the forest.
Yeah.
Back to the tower.
Head
Let's
back to
do
the tower.
at least there.
Yep, you make your way on back, passing by the other petrified creatures in the forest. And yeah, eventually you come to a tower.
I will
You head
snag
on.
one if there's like a tiny squirrel or some other adorable type thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you pick up like a look
Is this
around.
cute?
Uh, yeah, you pick up like yeah, absolutely. You pick up a petrified squirrel for sure. Why not? You make your way back inside to where you see sitting on the large yellow throne with it's got eyes carved into it, and she's sitting on it meditating. Chrysan, the displacer beast, is sort of chilling at the base of the throne. You guys walk in. She opens her eyes. She says, "Welcome back. How is your adventure going?"
The cloakers are gone.
Oh, excellent. They've been a real nuisance.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
They're
assistance.
no problem. We also continued exploring a little past, and we found many creatures kind of like this one. My companion has. He'll show you. Hmm.
Uh,
Go ahead.
pull out the squirrel. And
She looks shocked to see it and goes, "Oh no.
This is one of of many. We found creatures that were all in different states of shock and, well, prey. And we found and dealt with the culprit. I do tell you this to be forthcoming.
Pull out a
Wow.
vial and pour it on the squirrel.
A vial of what?
Vial.
Oh, the vial is not. It is not. It can be used up. Like it needs to be.
Gotta render it.
I gotta
You gotta,
refine it. Okay,
yeah, you
got
need
it.
to alchemy it into the actual cure.
Okay.
He holds it up. Decided.
Just, uh, she doesn't have a spell prepared today to do something about that. She goes, I didn't know that was going on. I haven't checked. Where did this happen? And
So
dealt
it's
with
cool
the
that we
beast.
killed it, right?
I mean, she looks at the creature. She hasn't assessed the force for herself. She goes, I assume it attacked you?
Yep.
It was planning on making us like our little friend here. But
Oh, well then, no, I have no issues. If something attacks you, then, I mean, that's the circle of life. You're defending yourself.
Okay.
Now,
Noted.
I can.
She squints at you, Darwin, with a keen insight, and she says, "However," now with a more serious voice, she says,
Fuck.
"If I find out that bears and wolves and other creatures are suddenly dropping like flies now due to self-defense, having just said that, I will be skeptical."
No, I was mainly just worried about not having our hands tied behind our back if for some reason the green dragon had a bad day.
If the green dragon tries to kill you, you have my full permission to defend yourselves and kill it. That's what I would do.
I think I could rip the sword out of his head.
Well, why would you do? Oh, right, we were discussing this. Is that? We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Sorry.
Philippe, did you want to say something?
I can tell you how to fix all of your little friends, pointing at the
Please.
squirrel, without having to prepare anything. It'll take
Okay.
a little bit of time, but up on the second floor, and you have a gate that gets to the second floor. There is a museum, and just off of that museum is a Modron who's walking around like a crazy person.
Okay.
And just off of there is in that same room is a set of 4 pillars. And if you put something in the middle between those 4 pillars, and it was a phrase in Elven, I'd have to go back and look. But this Elven phrase will turn them from stone back to normal.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll have to help the creatures.
And
Something to
most
do.
of the second floor is currently disinhabited.
I see. Well, then I will make the exploration and see what I can do for the petrified creatures. Thank you for telling me. And thank you for dealing with that creature. What you say is true. It sounds like it was a real and recent blight on the Wyllow Wilds.
Yeah, it seemed to go on and on and on.
Oh, yes, it goes on for for quite a while.
How far? You like turn this up?
I'm convinced that it doesn't go on very long at all, actually. That it's sort of like a mirror. You kind of step through the mirror and it's continuous. I'm not completely sure. I'm not a wizard, but
Yeah,
well,
we had a similar theory. Thanks for your
all I
honesty.
know is powerful magics were used to create this place, and I don't necessarily understand all of it. But the trees are authentic. The sun helps the trees grow. And so, as much as one can be mimicked, it's as real to life as the surface is. If a bit unique. But yes, thank you for dealing with this problem. Perhaps you are all druids as well in another life.
I'm not sure if I'd go that far myself, but thank you.
Well, was there anything else you wanted? You're all staring at me.
Um,
You're
Another
much
way
easier
down.
on the eyes than Nero. Sorry.
What was that for me?
I said you're just much easier on the eyes than Nero.
Oh, well, thank you. she she laughs very awkwardly. And she goes, "Who else was Darwin? What were you saying?"
I just was wondering if you knew of any staircases down.
Oh yes. Um, a hole recently opened up to the south of here. I can show you the way. It leads down to another area where I believe a lot of dark dwarves live, and a couple of burrowing creatures made the hole and came in. I killed them, and then the other ones went back down. So I didn't wasn't my problem after that. Um, but
I think we took care
yeah.
of this.
Oh, good. I also happen to know that there's another path that leads down to the seventh level from here, from this level. Do you remember the bridge? When you went up to meet the dragon, you saw the bridge that crosses the river?
oh yeah.
If you follow the bridge, it'll take you down to the seventh floor.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, please let me know before you decide to leave. I don't get many savory visitors, and it would be nice to see you off.
I, Tally wouldn't let us go without saying goodbye.
Yep.
Oh, he's very nice. Um, uh, yes, of course. Uh, Will, did you want to keep exploring? There's still plenty of daylight left.
Thank you. Anything else you want to explore down here, guys?
I could tell you about some interesting spots if you want.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, in the forest furthest to the north, which I call the Old Graves Forest, sunlight doesn't penetrate the canopy very easily. A lot of the trees are covered with moss, so it's a very dark forest. But when the sun goes down, there are wisps, forlorn spirits, and they tend to lure adventurers to a grave. It's a curiosity. You might like to go explore the place, perhaps. But there might be a treasure or two to be found, perhaps.
Oh,
What else could I tell you where I don't think you've been? You've been to the Riverside Forests. That's not much of an issue. Um, the Inner Forest is very interesting, but you've been there as well. You've probably seen the alcoves of the dead. There's not much to be seen there but dusty old remains. I would really recommend, honestly, checking out the abandoned priory. I don't spend a lot of time there. It's a little piece of civilization in the forest. There may be some goods left behind by the people who used to live there. Remember the little abandoned village to the south? This of where we are? I'd go check out over there. We might find it interesting.
We can
okay.
certainly go take a peek, see?
Priory and dark area of the forests at night.
Yeah, forest in the north at night, and the abandoned village.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, those would be my recommendations.
Oh,
Still daylight, so let's hit the priory first.
that's
Okay.
yeah, the priory. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Do you want me to come with you, or are you're all good to keep adventuring by yourselves?
We don't need to, but it we'll try to be careful not to.
You can keep Tally company.
I was gonna say, why don't you wander through the woods? Tally's out for a walk.
Well, I think he probably just wants some alone time. He seems like a kind of brooding sort of individual. Um,
Okay.
Also, if you're going to the abandoned village, beware the wereback caves. Please don't harm them. They've been good. Um, they've followed my commands and been good to the forest ever since. They abandoned the little bastard, whatever his name is. I remember his name. Vool. Since they kicked Vool out, they've actually been really good and helpful to the forest. So please don't harm them. If they try anything, just tell them I sent you, and they'll leave you alone. And
Okay.
have a fun time.
All right.
No, I'll make
Thank-
sure Tali hasn't gotten eaten by anything.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Take care of the old man.
He's not that old, is he?
Human years he's starting to get up there.
Oh. Wait, didn't he say he was like 20 something?
Thought he was
I
older.
like, what? No. Yeah.
No, I think he said 30. Isn't he 30?
I think he's
he
like
was
in his 30s.
Oh, 30's not that old.
Okay, it's not. Okay, it's not. Oh, is that okay?
30s are
But
not
it's not.
that old. He has a lot of life ahead of him. Okay?
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not the age; it's the mileage.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Anyway, let's get going.
Okay, bye. I'll be here or in the forest. Okay, you guys head out. Doody-doody-doo. You guys are gonna head out. Very apparently, you see off to the right, which you've seen many times, but I will highlight once more. You guys are going to see the alcoves of the dead. Four deep alcoves, each roughly 10 feet wide, 15 feet tall, line the caverns of the south next to Willow's Tower. Strewn around in them are skeletal remains. It very much looks like a mass grave of some kind. Yeah, that's creepy. She said there wasn't much in there, but you're welcome to go look around if you want. She doesn't care.
Yeah, sure. I'll look around a little bit.
You look around, you find of the four alcoves, you find about 60 human skeletons. They are rotting in clothing and furs. Did you want to make a more thorough investigation?
Okay.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Unnatural 20.
A natural 20.
Unnatural, but yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Nothing seems to be of tremendous value, and frankly, just due to like the traction, like the way that the floors kind of divoted around the entrance, these people obviously didn't die in here. It looks like they were all dragged into these respective alcoves, and amongst them, you are going to find a number of holy amulets that are dedicated to the Devourer, the Dark Six member that is dedicated to the destructive power of nature and pure elemental forces of savagery.
Is Willow a Dark Six worshiper?
She just killed Dark Six worshippers.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I mixed up in my head.
No, it's okay. Katosh like says that over your shoulder as you're like looking at an amulet.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Seems her wrath goes both ways, good and bad.
Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah. Let's try not to fuck with her.
I agree. And we'll carry on.
Okie dokie. And of course, anyone can take any one of those amulets if they want. They are holy amulets of the Devourer, the Dark Six. I will say,
I'll collect one.
Philippe, if you were standing at the door, wherever it is, your hammer you received from the statue feels a little warmer to the touch in this place, as if it is sort of resonating or something of the like. Fair enough.
I'll take one.
Okay. Add to your inventory a amulet of the devourer.
Okay.
Looking
Holy
to do
symbol.
some praying Nero.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
And
Hmm.
given
Probably lead you to
given
me.
given that idea, I'm gonna whatever of those amulets that Nero isn't taking, Philippe is gonna gather them out on a hunk of rock, and he's gonna wail on them with the hammer.
Okay.
Just
Absolutely.
absolutely, you know, I can break this shit.
Can I like give him a
Yeah.
spell slot to like make it stronger?
Sure. And whatever spell that would be,
Make it
yeah, you
holy?
just kind
Yeah,
of
I'll give him a first level spell slot, make it holy.
boom. As you do so, and you kind of find yourself in this moment of destroying these things. In the end, your hammer feels continuously that same heat around your palm. And what I'm going to say is, uh, you have gained what is essentially going to be uh, a single charge of smite from the hammer. Having destroyed, having used the power of fire and destroyed all of these amulets, it's almost like the hammer took from the amulets, took their power in destroying them. So you will essentially you only got one charge of it, but if you're ever smacking someone around, you may do an additional 2d8 fire damage if you hit. At your whatever you choose. Mark that on your sheet somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. That is only with this hammer though. The hammer has absorbed that power specifically. Okay, beautiful. That is going to bring us, as you wander a little bit more without much issue, to the village. Slightly built into a very large cave, so there's definitely a canopy above the everything itself. You return back to these buildings. You want to start looking through?
Okay.
You wander through the open door of the first. Or actually, you know what? As we're coming to the village, I think now is a great time to take a break. It's about 9:30. Well, it is 9:30. So why don't we take a 15-20 minute break?
Okay.
When we come back, the adventure will continue. Well, the door was in fact actually already open. And in fact looks to have been open for a while by the scattering of leaves through the doorway. The door looks like it was never really closed. This long windowless stone building opens up into this first chamber. Um, as a note, throughout this place, all of the buildings in this village are equipped with wall-mounted glass bottled gas lamps.
Hmm.
And they can be turned on and off by stone switches, which is something that does not exist in even Sharn. I think, Darwin, to your amusement, maybe there's a minute there where you guys are trying to figure out how to. Maybe you're trying to light it. You're like, oh, how do I put a match inside of this fucking thing? And you see the switch and click it, and suddenly the lights kind of ignite themselves and a light inside the room. A definite interesting curiosity. But as for the room that is illuminated in this light, you are going to see a ransacked room. Let's see. Overturned and broken shelves and tables lie on the floor along with piles of old rugs and bleached human skulls. A stuffed owlbear stands on its hind legs in the south corner, glaring ferociously at the room. There's also an empty closet. A narrow door in the eastern corner of the room leads to a small chamber, the walls of which are lined with empty hooks. There is also another door that leads deeper inside of this room, or this building.
Okay. I'll look around.
Okay. We do so.
Do I see anything? Whoop.
You see everything I just described. If you
Okay.
want to look around for more, you look around for anything extra. I'll let you roll an investigation, or I'll let you roll an insight check in this instance too, if you want.
Yeah, I'll go inside. 14.
14. You are going to less find things and more maybe make some connections. This room has a stuffed owlbear, right? The only person who stuffs an owlbear, especially this isolated from the facilities of Sharn, is someone who's very proud of their kills. And also the bleached white, you also would recall perhaps from somewhere that bones are only this white when they're bleached. So someone took care to create these things. And you had just found some bodies that were related to the god of nature and savagery and natural destruction. Perhaps this is where they once lived. Perhaps these are some of the trophies they took before they were slain.
Okay, interesting. I'll go tell the others.
Yeah, you can tell them that, yeah. Your quandary, your consideration.
Feels like maybe they left some goodies behind. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
Oh,
You do
oh, hi
that.
there, Tally.
Go ahead,
I
Darwin.
I'm just gonna say I would take a closer look to see if I could tell if there's any residue on the hooks to see like what may have been stored in here.
Sure. I don't think it would be much to discern, especially from like where the lines are, that this was once a closet. It probably once had clothing hung on it.
Oh, like clothing hooks, not like
Yeah,
fish hooks or something. Okay, yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, there's certainly no smell or stains to suggest that it was like meat or anything like that. I think it was a closet.
All right. Then yeah, I guess we just go to the other door.
Okay. Understood. So with that, you guys continue onward. You find yourselves in a bit of a hallway at this point. Again, all the doors are open. It looks like someone's came through here and dealt with the place. The next two rooms you see, I am going to say they look to be latrines. Like there's very large, buckets, suspicious-looking buckets. But you will also notice, again, perhaps interesting for you, Darwin, is that there seems to be an iron bowl attached to like two switches that seems to have a faucet coming off of it. And if pull the switches, you're going to realize that they control the flow of hot and cold water out of iron pipes. This also seems to be, that doesn't seem to be only for sinks. There's bathtubs as well that seem to flow water like this. Whoever
These
lived here
pipes,
seems. Sorry, go ahead.
they go into the walls or anything.
I'll tell you what, you can make me an investigation check if you want to try and understand how all this lighting and plumbing is working.
15.
15? Yeah, the pipes, iron pipes go through the walls and probably connect with the river outside. Somehow, but interesting. They're indoor plumbing. I think Sharn would have. You know what? I'm going to say Sharn wouldn't have plumbing. We always got to remember that Sharn is magically advanced, not technically advanced. So, whereas the higher, people have, toilets, they're probably all of that is dissolved by magic. Whereas down here, this is plumbing, which is something you've probably never seen before. And then the lighting is very interesting too. You look it over, and your sensors tell you like what you don't have a nose for, so you can't detect it. But will tell you that they are detecting essentially like natural gas, and you get the sense that there are vents under the village that sort of flow into all of these glass bottled lamps, and the switches turn on the flow of glass and create a spark to light the lamps. So kind of dark six or not, this is ingenious.
This is quite the comfortable setup. Perhaps this place is worth clearing out and claiming, like scrubbing out the bad influence. Uh, yeah, Katash would perhaps be interested in doing another sort of blessing type thing. Of course, if it's appropriate.
Yeah, I would I'd be happy. Can I do like more of a religious check, like about this group of people, their faith? Or I guess
Sure,
I don't really need
absolutely.
to. It's more so just about like they devour knowledge, like for malicious purposes, basically.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a religion check, sure.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure, I guess.
Yeah, you're good.
20 something.
What
28.
is that? Typically cults of the Devourer, like cults specifically devoted to the Devourer, tend to be like savages, frankly. Barbarians and savages, people who delight in murder for murder's sake, and many of them sort of take on like an animal spirit and what we would definitely consider to be like savage, uneducated, like stupid barbarians. Um, However, you do know that whether reading through the papers or your knowledge of the Dark Six, the Dark Six cults, much like the sovereign hosts venerate all the gods and not just one, um, they're as equally advanced as anybody else in society. And it's not unheard of for Dark Six cults to have intelligent people in them. You've even perhaps heard of from the newspapers various cults that worship both gods of the sovereign host and the Dark Six. That venerate different parts of the worship. So you know that like
Tal'Dorei about
worshiping
that.
one of these dark gods doesn't innately make you like a savage barbarian, whatever.
Yeah.
So these guys' technical understanding doesn't necessarily have anything to do with their gods. It might just be creature comforts that they've decided to advance to themselves. Yeah.
Okay, true.
Or it could have come from someone else who lived here before. You don't know, of course.
Yeah, it could have been there and they were just occupying. Yeah. Yeah, I think in thinking that regardless of like their aspects, he then thinks about like, how they are more murderous and treacherous and that sort of stuff. He does not he denounces that. He wants to kind of try and like remove some of the pain from this place. Darwin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Typically from the bathroom.
I need someone to do that for me.
It is definitely noting that one of these is like a bathroom and the other one is a bath. So while both have faucets, one has like a bowl and the other one has like an actual like bathtub, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, could say to the others, if you guys want to carry on and explore just a little bit, me and Darwin could just spend a little bit just blessing these rooms and trying to sanctify it.
And
you guys can
and
get a
you-
little bit more progress.
And you think like, unless there's like a source of darkness here, this place can be consecrated. Absolutely. But yeah, anyway, continuing onward, you guys leave the. Yeah, I'm sure for the rest of you, like Philippe and Selena and whoever, like watching Darwin and Katash be like, "Oh, this bed, like running water." You guys are like, "Yeah, whatever."
I just watch them. They're like, okay.
That's so I've never seen this before, Ryan, right? Beyond like pumps and water pumps, I guess.
Yeah, like you guys have all seen like quote unquote running water from a faucet, but that is like literally the faucet's enchanted to conjure water out of it, and that's how that works. Whereas this is like actual like engineering and mechanics and plumbing. So it's up to you if your character would care about the difference.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot more work when you can just have magic it.
Okay, with that, you guys continue on. The next room you're going to come to, there'll be a door on the left side that leads you into what simply looks like a room containing 4 narrow wooden beds draped in dusty quilts and cobwebs. Next to each of the bed is a nightstand filled with unlit tapers. And then, of course, you guys have already seen the bathroom chambers. It looks every bit like a vacant guest room. Like, back when this place was operational, this was probably like a spare room. Moving right along. The next room you come into is a much nicer apartment.
Oh, this place is
The
nice.
inner chamber is... Oh, sorry, that's not quite where we're at just yet. You're in the bedroom. Tattered rugs woven with images of tigers battling scorpions cover the floor. The walls are painted with faded images of serpents. A wooden bed carved with serpentine motifs stands against the northeast wall, draped in dusty quilts and flanked by nightstands. Atop each nightstand are 9.5-meter wax candles. Under the bed are the dry, shed skin of 2 very large snakes.
Oh.
Against the northwest wall stands a blood-stained wooden altar decorated with silver and bronze designs of claws, fangs, beaks, and eyes. Piled around the altar is dozens of bleached human skulls. Undoubtedly, Katosh, this is an altar to the Dark Six, and specifically the Devout.
Yeah.
Still, and I would say no spell required, it is still actively consecrating the name of that god.
Yeah, like, yeah. Um, yeah, Katosh just gets, like, super flush. He just sees it, doesn't, really feel comfortable, and characteristically grabs his Lightbringer mace and just starts full strength smashing into it. No
Goddamn.
spells, no nothing. Just
Fair enough.
destroying it.
Yeah. That
No!
bad.
No! No! No more!
After like 3 mighty strikes, yeah, the altar is like the skulls roll. You probably pop the skulls too. Yeah, you destroy the altar in every sense of the word. Absolutely. In other news, the door leads to a summit.
Sorry.
Hey, you good. You can play that out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, no, I don't, and then I was just like, I'm gonna take a walk.
Yeah, you're gonna take a walk. And I think it's easily apparent to anyone. It was called a priory by Wyllow. This is clearly like the Archpriest's room, like very clear, right? Personal altar, nice double bed. And as you guys go into the bathroom where Darwin's still, you're probably like, ooh, plumbing. It also comes equipped not only with a working sink, the toilet is actually functioning plumbing. Bathtub craft from polished green marble with rusty iron fixtures. There's a wooden bench standing against the southwest wall with hooks above it that seem to hold musty old towels. And last but not least, the floor seems to have vents around the bench, which seem to spew a continuous stream of hot steam from iron valves under the bench if turned. This is not only a bathroom and bath, this is a sauna. But yeah, take a walk, Tosh.
Very, very nice.
So you're saying we should move in? That's what I keep hearing.
The moment I read this, I was like,
this is
Yeah.
the most beautiful place we've seen.
this place is gonna have some new owners pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. I know it's got plumbing, but come on. In the dungeon? Let's go. What else should I tell you? I'm gonna. Would anyone take a second look at that altar that Katash destroyed? Would anybody be interested in that?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, there might be more stuff worth breaking.
Yeah. Well, maybe look for stuff worth breaking.
That's-
Maybe with different incentives, you two both
From the other hallway.
see that in the destruction of the whole thing, it looks to there might have been a secret compartment that got busted open, and inside of like a little shelf that is like half still part of the mostly ruined altar, is poking out the edge of a spell scroll.
Oh, Yunk.
Whoop! You pull it out. This wouldn't be on your spell list, so I want you to make me an Arcana check to see if you can discern what the spell is.
Okay, Arcana check. 14.
14. This is a scroll of Speak with Animals. It was also, I mean, it was revealed because of all of the smashing, but it was partially held inside of a scroll case or a scroll tube that had the image of a centipede along the side of it, but is now broken, of course.
Okay, not bad. I'll keep that. I'll keep that right. Keep that on me. Speak with animals. Okay.
I love whenever you get loot, Nero, you kind of like sweet talk the loot as you say you're gonna keep it. I like it. It's funny.
Because like I get to talk to dogs and horses. Nice.
I'll put that in my yeah, absolutely, no problem. And then as you continue on down, there's not much left of the interior of this particular building. At the very end, you're going to see the last room is what seems to be like a vacant apartment. It consists of it's a spacious bedroom with an adjoining bathroom equipped with working sinks, toilets, and bathtubs. Not plural on all of that, sorry. All crafted from polished stone with rusty iron fixtures, easily fixed by a spell or a little elbow grease. There's no actual bed in the room, however. It's a nice apartment, but there's no actual furniture inside. And that's the end of the priory. You guys have seen everything inside of where the supposed priests of the Devourer would have lived back when they were residing here. And all of you guys are like, maybe this is for us. Who knows? But anyway, Katash, you head outside. And as you're outside, kind of like fucking dark, sick bullshit. You're gonna hear a rustle in the leaves, and you're gonna see Talenta Jones fall out from inside of a bush, maybe with some sticks in his hair or something, having gotten lost from the forest.
Sneaking on me, were you?
He picks up his hat slowly and dusts it off and puts it on as the shadow perfectly illuminates him.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I'll walk over to Tally and I'll give him a handshake and I'll say, "Hey, brother, it's good to see your familiar face."
What do you mean?
Yeah, just long days off.
I swear I leave for 5 minutes and everything goes to hell.
But that tends to be the case.
I really got to stop going on these adventures
Yeah.
with my boy
That's
Short
what
Round.
you call it now.
We have a whole other campaign. He's a halfling, in case you were wondering.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, everyone's over there. They just found I guess nice like new apartment.
Apartment.
The druid, kind of. Yeah, it's
I can't afford 2 rents. Okay,
Name
I already
for it.
pay 1 rent in Sharn. This no. I
Don't
barely
worry,
make enough
the
money as it is.
Previous tenants are not in the picture. But anyway, you can go inside and look if you want. But I think
You guys killed people?
No.
Why
I
not?
think that was your interest. Who was their demise?
All right. Well, I'm gonna see how everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
We should catch up later.
I could use that too. Yeah, we'll come. Yeah, we'll find some time to talk.
All right. Don't get into any trouble and don't go like 3 miles in that direction. Just don't ask.
Oh
Just know.
yeah. No, that's a good point. The druid told us about that. You will just keep walking. If you keep going through the forest, you'll just keep going into forest. So yeah.
Yeah. I
we
found a
figured that out.
temple. It was like, I don't know. I just felt there was a lot of doom around. I don't know.
There was
Very
also a
dangerous
Nike
place.
sweatshop inside. Making shoes.
But anyway, and then he starts walking off, and you see he's wearing Nikes.
Yeah. I know, I didn't save the children. I invested. Are you kidding me? Short round's over there right now.
He's a great worker. He's actually like 95, but you know,
It's got little
he's the size of a
hands.
child.
Good for working those laces. Anyway, the rest of the party, you guys can kind of all come out. There's only really one door in or out of the priory, so you guys all kind of come out. Maybe with like looks of like, I'm just calling dibs on what, you know? But there's only 3 rooms so far, and there's 6 of you. And there's also a whole other village to look at before you guys start laying claims.
Sure.
This could be a pretty cool bastion. Starting
Yeah.
to look like it.
Yeah, probably,
Um,
and also probably safer than staying too long in Duskhaven.
Yeah, well, far safer than Duskhaven. We seem to be getting along with the local population, or Talians anyway. Anyway, okay, you guys want to go into the next place? I'll take that as a woohoo! Yes.
Yeah. Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Fantastic. I do like how everyone became a Mario character. That did make me happy. Fantastic. What the fuck happened here? What idiot made this thing for me? There we go. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. My immersion. Okay, so you walk into the very first room. Again, Katashi, going to hand a lot of this to you because as a religious individual, you're very much coming to understand that this place is very much formatted as a religious village, right? Like that's the priory. And as you enter into these buildings, these are
Fortunately, it
surely cloistered.
feels like the place I have up top. Probably.
Yeah, you've probably visited
In a different
monasteries,
way.
and this very much gives like religious monastery. And you guys will be entering into this windowless stone building again, which, yeah, you would begin to very quickly understand, Katosh, that the priory was for like the head priest and like special and like honor guests and whatever. This would be the cloister for the rank and file
This is
members
like
of
the
the religion.
commons, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you open up the first door and enter inside. Doors are unlocked at present. You are going to see at first as a ransacked quarters. The walls of this room are carved to look like natural rock, giving the chamber a cave-like appearance. The room, however, has been ransacked. 6 overturned beds, 6 empty chests, a shattered table, and 6 smashed chairs are strewn about. A few bleached human skulls, wooden bowls, and wooden tankards also lie on the floor. An intact canoe hangs by hooks from the ceiling. They can hold up to 6 characters in their gear. Packed inside the canoes are 4 oars.
We could use that to sail down the river if we ever want to.
Yeah, we can finally have our own boat, guys.
And it's also tremendous at carrying gear too.
Oh yeah, I don't know how we're gonna carry it around.
Canoes?
Big hole.
And turn it over.
Yeah, canoes are super easy.
Yeah, you just 2 of you guys just. Frankly, you can put all your shit inside and it just. Link.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold it on top, use it as a little bucket, and we just carry it from the bottom.
However, every time you enter combat and you go, what? It's probably going to break pretty quickly.
Gong.
Everyone stop. Okay, ready? One. Yep. Okay, 1, 2. Yep. Okay, easy. All right. Okay, we can fight. Might be a little not a great military doctrine. But anyway, moving right along, you guys move to the center room, which seems to be like a common bathroom with working sink, toilet, bathtub, all carved from stone and fitted again with rusty iron fixtures. And then the last room of the cloister seems to be strewn with broken furniture, and doesn't look to be like a sleeping quarters, maybe like a commons area. A thorough search would reveal a pair of rusted but still functional hunting traps, and a narrow door that leads to a smaller side room, which are lined with bare hooks. What went on those hooks, you do not know. Maybe coats, maybe other things.
I'll look around.
How this cult had time to set up such a presence before the Archdruid eliminated them.
Yeah, it's also weird how the most wild dark god cultists were able to set this up. Maybe somebody else did. They just moved in.
Another Alistair thing. But doesn't seem magical in nature. It would have been magical. W's gonna magically intelligently design plumbing system.
I guess so. Let's keep looking.
Okie. You guys leave this stuff behind. You go to the next building, which would be right in front of you. As a note, you guys can very clearly see caves in the walls as you're sort of going through. Caves that you were told were probably belonging to the werebats. Considering it's the middle of the day, they're probably asleep.
Let's leave them alone.
The next building you go to is this long guy here. You open it up. The building is taller than others, and the peaked roof is 30 feet high and kind of finds its way to the top of the cave. Wall carvings are of basilisks, chimeras, dragons, manticores. They snarl from their perches on the outer walls. The entire exterior is decorated with the most dangerous of monsters that you can conjure to your memory or mind. You, Katosh, would understand that this place is a place of worship, undoubtedly. Maybe even their main sort of church area, if you will. Entering inside, the building has stone doors fitted with locks, though they are unlocked at present. But the building consists of one large opulent room, and as you enter inside, the floor is tiled in green marbles and the walls are painted with lifelike forest scenes that depict predators stalking prey. In the middle of the tabernacle is a block of blood-stained, perfectly white, pristine marble. Lastly, lying next to the altar is a human skeleton clad in tattered hide armor. Next to it are two halves of a broken spear, as well as the charred and splintered remains of a wooden shield. I will say, Katosh, there is nothing about this building that would give you any reason to suggest that this altar isn't currently potent with divine magic. You expect, if someone were inclined to and would do the right thing, they could invoke a religious, like, holy reaction from this altar. You don't necessarily. I'd say roll a religion check if you wanted to know like what one might have to do to interact with this altar, if you care to.
Sure. I might ask people to clear out if they don't mind.
Okay.
On a 31, you're
Wow.
gonna know exactly what is possible. Again,
Lock the door behind me.
Katosh's understanding of dark practices is quite conspicuous above table, which I'm interested to explore. But in game, you understand that the Devourer is a god of savagery and elemental power. The Dark Six, you know all the philosophies around the Dark Six. So the Dark Six are about survival, which means that their trials are often dangerous, if not deadly. To prove the strength of their followers, that they might survive. Anything. If fresh blood was spilled on this altar, one may face the challenge of the Devourer. That would surely involve some kind of trial designed by the Devourer that would bless and would probably bless the person if they pass the trial. To destroy this altar, however, it would destroy this altar's ability, of course, to provide such blessings to the faithful, but it may anger the god. So you may decide what to do.
Yeah, I think
So you sent everybody outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume everybody
just
listens to
alone,
the cleric.
sitting, just kneeling in front of it.
Okay.
So, question as far as quarry work.
Yeah.
When do quarry become evil spirits? Is it when the bad overwhelms the good, or is it when the bad is introduced, if that makes sense? You know what I mean? Like the nightmarish dreams, the evil.
Excellent,
sense?
excellent question. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Let me find that answer for you.
Yeah. Sorry, it's I know it's very
No.
specific.
No, don't be sorry at all.
Yeah, I think Katosh thinks about this, and like he's sitting here thinking, and he just says, Uta, I don't know if I'm able to do more good through what I'm offered. Is it really bad? I don't.
I would say I admit I don't have the answer at the tip of my. Let me try. Let me do one quick search before.
And it might be like you kind of gauge it, or there isn't a clear answer, obviously.
Why don't you roll me a little religion check?
Sure. Or I could even do insight. I feel like that's a little more interesting because the modifier is lower.
Sure.
30-20.
Okay. Let's see here.
Maybe even that insight check is him like asking Kuta.
Yeah, no worries. So, first things first, quarry are evil. They're like lawful evil, and the few that connect to Kalashtar good are the exception, not the rule. Typically, quarry are bad news. Not a fact well known to the wider world of Eberron. In fact, quarry is a great mystery that really only the Aspired and the Kalashtar are really privy to its greater secrets. Essentially, let's see here. Okay, so quarry are generally affected by the dreams of mortals. So largely, especially in your religion, the Path of Light, it is suggested that most quarry are evil right now because you've just endured 100 years of war. And all of those veterans and all those people in broken families who have lost whatever, are experiencing the trauma of nightmares. And probably it's more often than not Neberon, or at least Corvair, that people experience bad dreams and nightmares and trauma more than vice versa, which means that the quarry are kind of evil. So the realm of dreams is created by the collective dreaming of all mortals, and it's rather like a sea. So when the sea is tainted by trauma and nightmares, most of the fish are gonna get infected by it, if not all. So that's the best way to think about it. So quarry can very easily become evil, but those good and rebel quarry, um, they're only good until they're seduced to evil. So in that sense, it's very much like a Jedi Sith situation where they can let go of their belief in the optimistic dreamers, like perhaps Katosh himself, and they can be seduced by the fear and corruption involved in nightmares. So good quarry are fragile. They have to actively work to be good and continue to be good.
I think Katosh thinks about this, and like obviously thinks that he would be able to accept it definitely currently. Um, but don't think that's what Katosh wants to do. Like his inner monologue, um, it's kind of like, well, I could do it. No, I wouldn't. There's no
And
need
you
to.
don't think this would hurt your quarry? Like it's not like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. It's just me kind of, I guess, thinking to
Yeah.
myself. Um, but it's the choices you make with the power you're given. So, Hero, get in here.
Yeah.
Darwin, get in here. This is an altar to uh
Power.
in a sense darkness, but power. It would, if you wish to spill blood onto it, it would usher a challenge either to the both of you or individually. I think it's almost a test of my faith to see that you guys could benefit from this and trust you
Like,
with that.
well, I guess I'll volunteer. Like, Darwin doesn't really have blood. I don't think.
No, I don't. Um, can we take the challenge together? Perhaps we could bring everybody. Or is it an
Have
individual thing?
like it's stupid, but does Darwin have oil? Like, because that would still be like an essence of Darwin, no? Would there be any way? Could he just
It's
Considering
like?
it's a nature thing,
this is a god of like natural savagery, and with all respect to the Warforged, they are not a creature of nature. They're specifically built and designed by man-made hands. So it would need to be like blood, the blood of a living,
Got it.
a natural-born creature.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't entirely know, but I know that if blood is spilled, the challenge will, in essence, be issued. Whether you guys wanted to take it on or whether we all wanted to take it on, and I'll gesture to everyone. But I, I've grown to trust you guys, and I think if you make the right choices with this power, it could bring good. If that's what you wish to do, Nero.
Mm. Trying to get power. Get a challenge. I mean, I guess we can go for it. If nothing else, we can go. Or the others can come in and help out.
When I think natural fury, think Philippe or Selena with the hammer.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hey,
Yeah,
Selena, do you want to help
you
us
guys.
make a blood sacrifice?
Well, I do like blood, but what's this part about the sacrifice?
I'll just describe it. It's go ahead. Yeah, it's I believe a dark six like pedestal where if you were to spill blood onto it, you could get some sort of boon, and it would kind of like issue a challenge to you, and then if you were to beat it, you could win. But I don't know. I just was thinking more in the divinity and darkness, but less of the savagery. Maybe it isn't a fit.
Hmm. Well, it can't be good magic that's coming from the evil god, right? So, I mean, it sounds a little risky to me, but I also like being powerful. So, I mean, I can't judge anyone who tries it. And, or did you want me to destroy it?
No,
Um,
I think if I wanted to, I would have the power to. I think it's more so just that if I have faith, then I'll leave it be, and things will be okay.
Tosh mentioned a test or a trial, and one could think of it such as overcoming a darker power and uh, being more savage than it, and thereby containing it and claiming it as your own.
That's one way of thinking about it. I didn't consider that. Hmm. I
We
do
could
like
also make it fun, and whoever lands the killing blow gets it.
Hmm. Well, in that case, I'm willing to try it.
okay. Don't cut. I want to spill some blood. Selena. I hold a dagger to my hand.
Selena, you're a
Possibly will this
royal. Your
piss
blood is
off
far too
Titania?
valuable for something like this.
I was gonna say, will this piss off Titania? I think it probably will.
The Princess of the Summer Court's blood. Uh, as a note, Selena, your mother definitely thinks of the other gods as like courtiers from faraway lands. Like she is certainly their equals. Uh, not in the classic Vecna sense, for like I have the same power. Like not necessarily like that, but like yeah, considers other gods like fellow courtiers. For you to spill your blood for some courtier from another land, that would be oh, it would be it would be a scandal of the Feywild.
Oh, got it. I mean, I could never, but Nero, you look right for the taking.
Okay, fine. All right, everybody. I'm about to make blood sacrifice. Stand back. And I prick a finger and I smear it onto the altar.
You spill your blood onto the altar, and as it does so, it doesn't splash. It hits it like mercury, how it kind of stays consistent and almost like lumped, and kind of boom, like onto it, and then begins to kind of change in color and sort of grow, and
I start walking
um,
back.
it starts to become larger and growing, amalgamating like some kind of great ooze that kind of forms up and outward, and then bursts into a massive pillar of flame. And from inside the flame, you see three sets of eyes that open, and you see a great draconic paw step out and sort of grasp the edge of the altar. And then the fire goes out as great wings put out the fire, and a ram's head, a dragon's head, and a lion's head appears before you. And the lion roars at you
Oh,
all.
fuck.
And we need a rule initiative.
Fuck.
Everyone just goes,
Okay, I know
"I'm
the
gonna
whole
complete
primal
my set."
I know the whole primal savagery thing didn't fit, but if anyone's gonna get a boon from the Dark Six, I'll
This must be me.
do it.
Just put
I'll
just
let
I'm
Nero
like
do it.
put all the weird shit onto Nero.
The devil you know versus the devil you don't.
Yeah.
I was like,
After
oh
he gets it,
no,
then
I
we'll
guess I'll
start.
take all of the dark magic for the party. Oh man. Not dark magic. Hey,
Right,
in some
cool.
cultures, shadow sorcerers make excellent sacrifices to dark gods.
None of us would know that.
You would.
I'm willing to
You know
You
test
that. You
it.
don't
probably.
know that.
Ah,
You don't
fuck.
know that.
I believe Philippe and
Tally.
Tally and the other NPCs were holding it down outside. So they'll just be at the door, not too far away. Ringo's like Mar, and he's like, so, playing instruments? No. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh shit, there's a monster. Yeah! Love me a fucking chimera.
Here, we got the same initiative again.
Yeah, I know.
What do you have to your dex?
+2.
Is everyone getting the same initiative rolls? Because I've only gotten 16.
No, ours was 3 last time. We just both got the same both times in a row.
Yeah.
You can go first. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, who rolled a 20 or above? Oh man, who rolled a 15 or above?
16.
17.
Alright, who rolled a 10 or above?
Me.
Interesting. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, you here. Oh, you. There we go. Yeah. Right in the order. Who got a 5 or above?
6.
Yeah, me and Nira both got 6. He can go first.
Philippe?
4.
4. Got it. Okay, then we're good to go. Selena, you may start us off. I'm gonna say Smokey's like playing with butterflies somewhere, right, in this particular fight.
Okay. That's okay. She got a little hurt last time.
Yeah. Okay, battle's up. You see this fucking evil monster appear on the altar. What do? It suddenly becomes very clear why there's a skeleton on the ground, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action harness divine power or something like that and get spell slot back.
Sure.
And then I'll attack twice.
Okay. Yeah. Fly in. And?
Can I fly behind it?
Sure, why not? Do. Don't mind me. Uh-huh. I'm just a silly little princess. All right, there you go.
Perfect.
That's what she wants you to think.
Oh no, that's a 12 to hit.
You go.
Does she get
and
advantage
you-
because she's flanking with me?
You said you took a step back.
Yeah, you're
didn't you?
right. Never mind.
Yeah. You go, Kia, and you swing your hammer back to hit the guy, and it smashes out the back, like it smashes a huge hole in the back wall, but you overdid it a little bit. And that's unfortunate.
We'll try again. Oh,
There's definitely now a peephole in the fucking temple.
does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. We'll do 9 points of damage. Yeah, 9 points of bludgeoning damage, I guess.
Bonk.
I'm running out of smite slots.
All right. Is there anything else for Selena Dewdrop?
Nope.
All right, Darwin, you're up to bat. What's the plan? Sick. Katasha. big old meanie.
I'm going to see where's Philippe. I want to make sure I don't get in his eventual way.
He's at the
It's
door. Lots of entrance space right now.
gotcha. I'm gonna cross over, going. I guess it doesn't make sense to invite the opportunity attack. I guess I'll go behind Nero and kind of make my way over to that side of the room, just so we're a bit spread out more.
You want to go like that?
Yeah.
Beauty. And so you do.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna drill 3 magic missiles into the body because I want those heads.
Fair enough.
Be 21 damage.
21 damage. 21 is very good damage. Hold on. Takes the hits into its like one wing almost defensively, then pushes back the wing, and the dragon head just like hisses and snarls with malice in your direction.
That's my turn.
All right, it's the big meanie's turn. The dragon is going to snarl and rear back its head at you, Nero.
Mm-hmm.
A blast of flame is going to usher forth. Let's see if I'm getting what I want with this. I might do something slightly different if I don't. Oh, those motherfuckers. Please hold for strategy. What if I have to do it right at the door, huh? Yeah, okay, fuck it. No, what happens is the creature pounces like a lion off of the altar. The lion head is looking down at you. The ram's head, though, juts forward, and the dragon head is like looking beyond you. It's going to attempt to hit you with its ram head.
Okay.
Ooh, that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, sir, you are going to take... you are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Okay.
As the chimera is over you, it is going to make a bite attack against you as the lion head.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Oh,
No, it's brutal. He had advantage and he rolled brutally.
Okay.
That's 14 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Yeah, that does not hit.
You're using shield?
No, not shield.
It just doesn't meet Tracy.
It just does not hit it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, 14 does not
mage
hit
armor.
it. Yeah, mage armor.
Okay, cool. It tries to snarl and bite at you, but it's like the shadows in and around you kind of shoot up and like go like a bar almost into the lion's mouth, and it barely doesn't get you. He is then going to crawl across you, like basically like move over top of you as he loses interest. And you guys outside are like, so yeah, the weather out here is it's pretty impressive. You see this dragon head like snake around the corner, like, oh fuck! And then it's going to breathe fire on all of you.
Okay.
Oh fucking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need I'll need a dexterity saving throw from Philippe, Tally, Mar, and the Goblin. Named Ringo. Ringo fails.
Oh no, Ringo.
Not Ringo!
Yeah, Ringo's.
No!
Ringo. I'm surprised it's not. I'm surprised it wasn't John.
Mar does like a full unnecessary backflip and then does another one out of the way of the fire. So he's fine. How did Tally do? How did Philippe do?
11.
Ooh, that's not good. Tally, you'll get hit. And what about you there, Philippe?
3.
Ooh, okay. Got it. That is going to be... Jesus. 26 points of damage to Tally, Philippe, and the now dead Ringo, who is incinerated. Like, the fire blasts, and while you two, fail the dex save, the hit points is like, you block and get out of the way and kind of like beat it off of yourself. You look back and just see like laying there the like fucking Pompeii, like child, like just
Double
the
max.
absolute blackened, charred form of what was once Ringo the Goblin. He is dead beyond resurrection. Easily doubled over his hit points. Mar will take half of the, what did I say, 25? 26. So he will take 25 points of damage. He slept, so he's at 25. That'll be that. And then the dragon is going to take flight. How big is this fucking building? 30 feet high? Beautiful.
Can I try making a melee attack?
You can make a disadvantage unarmed strike against him. Yeah, absolutely.
Might as well try. Yeah, lowest 6.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, you missed. Give me a second. I gotta adjust the roof here. Apparently, Bella didn't build the roof high enough on this bad boy, so I'm gonna actually just delete the roof for now. Flavor be damned.
Oh shit! Blasted the roof off.
Oh fuck! Yeah, he's going to ascend. What did he do? 5, 10 feet. He's gonna go, and he's just gonna go up to the height of the roof. He's gonna go about 20 feet straight up, and he will go to this side of the room. Fly over here. Magnificent. That'll bring us to Talenta Jones. What do you do?
Where are the enemies at?
Right here.
Oh. Yeah, can I poke my head in the door and shoot an arrow?
Sure, 15 feet. You're inside the door, and you can look up and see him. Take a shot.
Ooh. 22 to hit.
Hey, that'll hit. Roll some damage.
Ooh. Alrighty.
No sneak attack.
Yeah. And I think... Oh, and it's an additional 1d4 acid damage. Cool. Total damage... 10 piercing, 3 acid.
All right. Take 13 points of damage. Still looks pretty hardy. He's taken some beating, but he's still quite alive. Anything else, Tally?
Yeah, I'll back out around the door for cover.
Yeah. 10 feet up the very tall door. All right, that'll bring us to Narizmar. I guess you'll go in and help. I don't see why you wouldn't. Let's see here.
Brian, I'm
yeah.
going to put my hand on his chest.
Yeah.
Just as he's getting ready to go, just going to put my hand on his chest.
He fully, he stops. Absolutely. He'll put away his hand crossbow and just kind of like keep his hand on it, but fully respects whatever the command might be. Instead, he'll fall to his knees and go, Ringo, no! He doesn't do that, but I do that. And Ringo's dead. So his turn has passed by. He didn't
So
even
we
know
have-
what hit him, literally. He was like, well, nice guy. He got fucking just nuked, completely gone.
Is the skin melted off his face? Wasn't there another one? Like,
Yeah, there's someone else. Yeah, one stayed with you guys, and the other continued to scout the forest.
okay,
So he's out there somewhere. He'll meet up with you guys soon.
Okay.
Nero, the band will never be getting back together. What do you do?
fuck. It was like, great, another person's dead because of me. I'm going to take a. I'm going to spend. Let me double check here. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. Freaking cast of Mind Sliver at that thing. Intelligence save 16.
All right.
DC 16. Yeah, I lash
he
out
will-
with the. I
Right.
lash out with Mind Sliver at him.
Beauty. Beauty. He rolls a natural 18 on the dice, and thus will have rolled a total of 14 because
Oh!
it's as the intelligence of a lion or a goat.
Not a
The dragon's the smart one of the group.
Yeah, the dragon's definitely hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Okay. For his 10 psychic damage,
10 psychic damage. Beautiful.
I'm going to cast, and I'm going to take out the Wand of Binding, lash into this fucking thing, and try to put a collar on it.
Fair enough. That's a minus D4, right?
That's 1d4 DC Wisdom 17.
All right. Bad news, fella. That's a nat 20. And minus 2 takes up the bonus, so 20. Total 20.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, this fucking sucks.
Do you want
I'm
to
gonna-
stand up and run somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and run outside.
Ah! Okay, you do so.
I do not scream like that.
Okay. You run very bravely. Alright, if that is all for Nero, that'll bring us then to Kadash Barudar. What's the plan? It's like the only people in the room now are you and Selena, so the 3 heads, I think 2 of them are targeting you.
I look at
Kadash.
Nero, I'm like, this was your challenge!
It was like, yeah, it's gonna come eat me. Yeah, I'm baiting it.
I only wanted to do it if I was gonna run.
Yeah, I
Doesn't-
will.
I can't control this thing.
I will. Cast a 4th level Spirit Guardians. And I'll have
Oh.
Kuta come to my side and I'll just
Very
roll my
well.
mace.
That's 15 foot. Or 20 foot, right? 20-foot radius?
Correct. 15 foot.
15, not that cool. Beautiful. All right, yes. Kuta appears and kind of swirls around you like a almost Dementor-like in the length of the train, but much more sort of much more kind, wispy than.
Walk over.
Yeah.
Stand on top of the altar.
Nice.
And then I'll just 5-foot reach telekinetic shove the princess behind me.
Ooh. He gives you the Dumbledore stay back, Harry. And yeah, you put her back. Fair enough. That'll bring us to Philippe. What's the plan, Philippe Gaston?
I'm
Charging in?
no. I'm good right where I'm at for the moment.
Okay.
My action is going to be a shove attack, and I'm going to shove Nero back into the room.
Okay. Nero, do you resist?
I don't see it. I do not expect him to do it.
All right, you run out and you get fucking not clothesline per se, but a hand swings around, grabs you by the chest, and shoves you back in. Yeah, I'll put him over here. And Anything else,
Then
Fleet?
I'm going to take a 5-foot step forward. And I'm going to repeat the action on Tally.
Okay. Shove him back in, sure.
Then I'm going to action surge and close the door.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I love it.
I look at Tally. We're killing this guy.
That's pretty based.
Own up.
I like
own
it.
up.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
fuck. Own up. Stay in the arena. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Philippe. Fantastic.
Dark ritual. Tell me to stand outside. Fuck you. Stand inside then.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wasn't the one you were worrying about.
All right. That'll bring us to Selena Dewdrop. Selena, what's the play? What's the plan?
What did it do on its turn?
What did it do on its turn?
Yeah.
It pushed over Nero, stole his lunch money, and then breathed fire on everybody outside because the door was open, which
lot of damage.
incinerated Ringo the Goblin. And then it flew up to the ceiling.
Oh wow. Okay.
Had a fantastic turn.
It had a pretty good turn. I could have got the bite on Nero. That would have been really good for me. That would have made me feel good, but I didn't.
No. How far away is it?
From you currently, you're also inside of a Spirit Guardians right now, so just so you know.
Okay.
And you got force pushed back by
Your
by
call. I
Josh.
was just, if you rushed us.
Yeah. We're gonna call it 45 feet to get into about 45 feet away to get into melee.
Oh, bummer. I can't. All right. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Fairy fire. All right, dex save, right?
Yeah, 15.
18.
Oh man.
This is the most dexterous chimera. This chimera is the best saving. It's got the best saving throws. The Devourer has the best saving throws on all of his chimeras. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action fairy fight again.
Fairy fight? Is that what you said?
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
just kidding.
I love it,
can't.
though.
Yeah, it actually works.
I already
Selena,
cast
can you
a
start
spell,
saying that?
so-
Can that be your catchphrase from now on? Saying, I'm going to fairy fight.
No
Yeah.
no more infernal
It's a bit
challenge.
goofed. I already cast a spell, so I can't do that.
No worries. Fairy fight! I love it. That's so funny. Okay, that'll bring us then to Darwin. Darwin, what's the plan?
How would you be? Sorry. Perhaps not the best question to ask, considering this guy is dex saves, but how would you rule a flying creature being webbed? Because it
Well-
lacks any kind of anchors, would the web work or no?
Well, I think in this enclosed space, your web would absolutely have anchors on the walls. I don't think it says
Okay.
it has to specifically be on the floor.
Okay, yeah,
But he would be stuck on the ceiling, which could be
probably.
troublesome
Yeah.
for the melee folks.
But then I'm just gonna drill 4 magic missile into this thing.
All right, go for it.
40 damage.
40 damage?
40, not 14.
Jeez,
14.
bro. All
4-0.
right. Guess who just painted a fucking target on their back?
Jesus Christ!
All right. Anything else there, Darwin? It's bloody now. That's for damn sure. Anything
Holy
else?
shit!
Gonna get into the Spirit Guardian bubble. Actually,
Yeah,
no.
like that.
That's just inviting a breath attack.
Yeah, no.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay, got it. So here's what's gonna happen at the Chimera. We're gonna fly.
I was gonna say, here comes that breath attack.
So here comes the breath attack. This one's gonna be on. I think Tally and Nero are in the door. Well, who's damaged it the most? Selena hasn't damaged it very much.
It's gotta be Darwin. I'm sorry, man.
It was absolutely Darwin, but I'm talking more about you four here.
I
You,
did
Nero,
13 damage.
You did 13. Nero did didn't you do like 30 Nero on your fucking?
I did
something like that?
infinite aura points.
You've got super aura points. It's true. Okay, okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what I can do for you guys. Let's see if I can make it happen for all of them. I'm gonna make you a special deal.
Me.
Oh, me. I'm gonna make you a special deal. You're my favorite customers. Okay, here we go. Let's bring it up to the old cat. Bring that down. Where? Bring it right. Beautiful. I get all three of you. Fuckers. Yeah, it flies over the spirit guardians, and as it does so, it does the full dragon when it does the line breath as it's flying by. Yeah, it does, and it's gonna hit Natosh, Tally, and Nero. I need deck saves from all of you.
Okay.
That's
Does
gonna
it get
hurt.
within 5 feet of me?
Does it get? No, it does not get within 5 feet.
It looks awful close.
Does it? The Chimera?
Oh, I see it now. Never mind.
No, yeah, depth
Superior
perception.
question.
Yeah.
Am I within 10
Oh.
feet of Selena?
I believe so. Let me check.
Just for her aura.
Her base is really big because she's Oh, you're not actually. You're not in Aurora. Sorry.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah, you
alright.
pushed her back. She would have been.
Yeah, that's okay. That's an 8.
Okay, I got an 8 from you. What about you, Selena?
Oh, I'm in it.
Oh, not you. Sorry. Nero, what'd you got?
13.
That is a failure. What about you, Tally?
Oh, I'm sorry. What do we roll?
Deck save, please.
Next save, got it.
You're good at this.
18.
Hey, that's a save. Okay.
I'll
Natosh
spend my
and-
reaction to make a Nero succeed.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so Nero and Tally will succeed, taking, let's see here, 6, that's going to be 18 fire damage to Nero and Tally.
Doesn't
Natasha
Tally
will the
take-
full...
0 for rogues.
Nope, he's not that level yet. That's going to be 37 damage to Katosh. Ouch! Like zoinks! Do me a favor. I need you to make a DC 18 con save to see if that spirit guardian is still up.
23.
Nice, yeah. Throughout, you're getting like a fire bath, and you're like, ah. The creature does not go into the shiny ball of whatever is helping you. He's like, why would I go in there? That's
Yeah,
I might be
Arguably fair.
stupid, but no, he's gonna go after Buddy, who's got like the king of fucking drills. He's gonna sail after good old Darwin there. He's gonna fly to like here, and then he'll just drop the last 10 feet into the spot. Yeah, easily passes the strength save to not land or anything. And he's gonna ram the he's gonna fly and he's gonna go ram head first right into you, Darwin, if he can. I'll take all comers. Incredible. That is gonna be so that's gonna be a modified 20 damage.
I will. What would the item be? Yeah, it's gonna be like on my shield. There's gonna be like a little like I don't know trigger that I could squeeze with my hand, and a shield spell will project briefly.
Shield. Goddamn shield. Then he'll take a bite. He'll try and take a bite out of you. No advantage. Okay, and that's gonna miss. That's with the shield, that's gonna be fine. Okay, now we're a little screwed because we decided to land and we ran out of speed. So, that's the situation we're in. But anyway, Talenta Jones, after a brief fire bath, what's the plan?
I'm gonna kill it.
All right, you can try. All right, you running in, taking a stab.
Would I have sneak attack if I did that?
Sure, Darwin's right there.
Then yes.
Got it.
I'm gonna do.
If you use 20 feet, you can have advantage.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use Champion's Rapier.
Cool.
I was so close to the crit both times.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I could sleep somewhat better tonight. Okay. So 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
12 damage.
12 total damage.
Yes, I believe that is all I got.
Understood. He is very hurt, but yet still alive. And
I'll action surge.
Oh, all right, go for it.
I'll do it again.
All right, another.
That's a nat 20.
Hey, very
Hey.
nice, very nice. No sneak attack, but still go for it. You might just do the job here, my friend,
Why wouldn't I have sneak attack?
because you've already spent it this turn.
I actually didn't.
Yeah, I was confused by that.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
use it on the 12, I don't think.
Oh, okay, got you. Then yeah,
I
go
just
for
sent
it.
you a
Yeah.
message. Just take a look.
Okay, sure. Oh, if you got sneak attack, and you have a crit, yeah, you just tell me how you want to kill him. It wasn't much left.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I go in and I see he's facing Darwin, and I kind of leap off, and I just stab through the wing and just kind of use my weight to like tear down it like a ship sail. And then as it kind of falls down, I guess he, I don't know, puts it through the back of the cranium or something. I don't know. Lion cranium.
All right, yeah. You do so. You slide down. It turns around to like roar at you and scare you away, and you just jam the fucking rapier into its snout, and it hits it right through the eye, out the back of the head. The other two heads scream in pain. Blood pours, and the creature falls. As it falls to the ground, it roars in pain with such a ferocious roar from all three creatures' heads. It almost reverberates the entire room. And as the creature dies, it just turns back. It turns into pure blood and just liquefies and pours itself across the ground. But some of that blood stays on your blade, Talenta, and seems to almost like stick to the blade and sink into the blade and multiply the blade. And with that, you are going to gain the blessing of the Slayer.
What?
Another.
Which means, for the next 10 days, your weapon is going to be considered an undead slayer.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I'll send you the additional stats you can add to your sword.
So that was the champion's rapier. So now it's a champion's rapier and
Undead Slayer.
a slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yep.
Hey man, it pays to be brave. Run in there to battle.
Yeah, I ran in here, all right.
It pays to get knocked in by the party's scariest fighter. But nonetheless, yeah, it disintegrates off your weapon, and what's left behind is like this, like your blade is like turned to like a silver that almost seems to have like almost like a icy fire light within the actual metal, and the metal is like veined red, so it almost looks like a glowing silver with red veins across it.
Ooh. What did you say this was again? Slayer boon or Slayer?
It is not a. This is considered the Charm of the Slayer. So it's a temporary blessing, as opposed to a full blessing.
Okay.
And the stats are in
Slayer's
Zoom.
blessing.
Stats are in Zoom.
Got it. I'm just trying to put it in the notes of the Champion's Rapier.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, all the information is over there in a private message to you in Zoom. But yeah, the killing blow is awarded by the Devourer, and with that, your weapon has become more potent.
Wow!
The module wanted me to like award inspiration, and I was
Nah, it's more than
like,
that.
come on, what the fuck?
That's some more bullshit.
I'll just like
okay.
knock on the door with my mace to Philippe.
We
All
come out
done.
now. All done.
Order up.
Princess, think you could smash that for me? I think it served its purpose.
Or you could, keep using it when you're living here, right? Re-up your blessings every 10 days. Who knows?
That's fair. It's a conversation to be had.
Yeah, I'll destroy it, or at least try to.
You go. yeah, you're Katasha, like, what, we could re-up the, blessing would become... a huge, like, wrecking ball sound happens as Selena drives her adamantine hammer straight through the center of the altar, destroying it. And as you do so, there's almost like this bit, almost like a sixth sense, like you might be imagining it, but there's almost this, like, grab. It, in the room, there's this slight feeling of, like...
Put a hand on the princess just to kind of like brace her for it, just in case.
It's almost like the feeling of like deflation of like, oh man, but not as like jovial as oh man, more like, oh, I was really enjoying it. And then the room just kind of feels like an empty room. In fact, it feels rather bad to be here, as this room has now been desecrated.
I'm good.
I'm glad we overthrew evil.
Stupid God couldn't even make a real animal.
I was like, is Philippe out there?
Yeah.
I slap him upside the head.
Oh boy. Selena.
You realize I'm a tavern brawler and a grappler, right?
I don't care. I'm pissed.
I'm just pointing out actions have consequences.
Yeah, and Yes, I'm reminding you of that.
Okay. Whatever you say, little man.
Feeling okay?
What are you talking to, Katosh?
Sorry, I said, princess, are you feeling okay? Since that,
Oh.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Well, it did feel a little weird there for a second, but I'm glad that we overthrew evil again.
Yeah, I agree. But what we choose to do with it. Yeah.
Sorry, you're kind of hard to hear.
No worries, I'm good.
Okay.
Selena, you now have the curse of the savage. Remind me when you enter combat for the next time.
Oh no. Curse of the Savage.
Yes. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
No, give it to me. I told her to do it.
Doesn't matter. She made the act. All right. What now? Now that we've had that little interlude, would you like to continue your explorations?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At this point, I think there's two real options. You can either hit the next larger building to the south, and then the larger building to the east.
Let's do south first, then we'll get to the east.
South first, then east. Is that what I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Southern building it is. Okay, you open up the door, and you are going to see a much more savory kind of place. Starting with the larder, the room is cold as you open up this door. Frost coats the walls and floors, becoming thicker around a life-size statue of a dwarf that stands against the south wall. The dwarf appears to be covered in brown fur. There's also rusty meat hooks and chains dangling from the rafters. Did you guys want to do anything in this room or continue? And
Wait,
it's clearly a larder, by the way.
What's Benrick doing that?
Benrick's. Oh,
No.
you're terrible, terrible.
I mean, it's literally the same model. Like,
It does kind of look like his cousin or something.
Hey, shit, we don't know. Who knows? Well, it's a weird, it's a wacky world. Yeah, anything you guys want to do in here? You good?
so it's a stone statue, right?
Yeah, but it's covered in brown fur over the statue.
Brown fur. Weird. I'm not touching that.
Okay. All right, moving along.
Yeah.
Hey, does it look like it's actually a statue as opposed to, oh, I don't know, somebody who's been petrified?
We can
No check required. There's a good. You've seen enough petrified creatures to examine that this is probably a petrified.
Don't currently have room in the hole to put him, but definitely makes a short list for candidates on the depetrification room.
We're gonna have to have a depetrification day.
Yeah, we should do that, bro. Yeah, we should probably do that once I'm coming up.
All right, you want to leave the dwarf to his refrigerator?
Yeah, we'll come back later for him.
All right.
Oh,
Again,
is
though,
there like
for
a
you,
big old cold room in this room as well?
yeah, it's a cold room for sure. Frost coats the walls. These guys have used plumbing and everything's. You don't know how, but this room seems to be chilled and cold. But
Awesome.
yeah, it's definitely a larder. Definitely like a refrigerated larder.
Yeah, you can use the storing.
This room, you move on to the next room here, and you guys find yourself in the pantry. However, as you open the door, you're hit with the smell of rotting fish and vinegar. Toppled stone shelves, smashed barrels, broken casks fill the chamber. A thorough search yields 10 empty sacks and a drained wineskin that are all salvageable. So if anyone wants sacks or empty wineskins, this is the place for you.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
All right. There's no doors that intersect with anything else. They're all accessed from outside, as far as you can tell. So you leave and you go over to the next room. You enter into this room, which does have an intersecting door with the next room, which we'll get to. But this is the kitchen. And the kitchen is equipped with a long wooden trestle table, a pair of iron stoves, and stone shelves. The place is ransacked. Most of the dishware is broken. The floor is covered with broken crockery glass, and nothing of value seems to remain. Clearly, someone roughly went over the place and took anything of value. Moving into the next room, you are going to see what was probably at one time the mess hall. 4 chandeliers made from old wagon wheels hang from the rafters by frayed ropes. Melted wax trails down them like icicles. Wooden tables and benches stand in rows beneath the chandeliers. Empty tankards lie scattered on the floor, and the floor. Oh, that was weird. Scattered on the tables and the floor amidst dust, mold, and cobwebs. That is the sum total of this wonderful place I call the mess hall.
Yeah, we could turn this into a nice room, maybe.
Good common eating quarters too, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do the east building next from previous, or did you want to move on to another building? You could either do, there's no building south of here. So why don't we just go over here? I'm gonna volunteer for you guys just to make it digestible.
Give us the tour.
Excellent. So next one is over here. You enter in, and I'll just go down the lane here. So I believe this is the first building you enter. A training arena. This room was set aside for, clearly for people to hone their martial skills. The north room, it has a woven black mat that covers the floor in this room, and dented shields hang from the wall hooks. Traveling onward to the southern room, which is filled with wooden mannequins decked in rusty helms and breastplates. 3 of the mannequins have rusty daggers sticking out of them. Moving on back, in the very, very main room is clearly a sleeping quarters. It consists of a spacious barracks and a small adjoining bathroom, which again has good plumbing. There are 6 woodwork bunk beds with moldy mattresses standing in a row. Discarded rugs, empty chests, broken dishware, and rusty weapons lie scattered around. The bathroom has 3 sinks, a toilet, a bathtub, crafted from polished stone with rusty iron fixtures. Everything is in working order.
Nice.
So a training room with a potential bedroom, perhaps. Okay, this room.
Yeah,
this is where
Philippe's.
things get interesting.
Yeah, that'll be Philippe's room.
That is going to be another windowless stone building. You enter into the main room, in which you are going to see, as you open the door, you hear, and you see 2 boars are actively alive in this room, sniffing around. And as you guys enter into the room, they kind of just squeal at you guys as if to say, go away. Does anybody decide to go away?
Let's close the door.
All right, you close the door.
Okay, I get.
So you're done with that room? You're done with that building?
Nero.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got something. Yeah, Katash?
Go ahead. Carry on.
I got a scroll of animal speaking.
Okay, sure. You want to use it?
Can I cast it?
Do you have animal handling on your potential spell list?
I do not have animal handling, but I'll look for animal speaking.
Speak with animals. Sorry. I don't believe you do. You look at this scroll, and its power and its arcane glyphs and whatever are just seem to be entirely unsynchronized with what you are as a magical being.
Okay.
You'll have to hand this off to someone who can.
Okay, Princess, can you read this?
I don't think so. Let me. Oh yeah, I can, but I always have it prepared. So.
Okay, you want to go talk to him?
Sure. Talk to who? Sorry.
So we opened the doors here. We opened into this room where there are 2 very angry boars running around the room.
Oh, boars. Oh, sure. I would love to talk to these boars.
Okay.
It's gonna start squealing.
It's everyone's flavor, how they like to speak with animals. You take the scroll from Silly Nero's hands. You read it over like it's a bedtime story. The spell scroll sort of burns away in a pretty pink light. And with that, you have gained the ability to speak and understand all animals for the next 10 minutes.
Uh, whoa there. Why are you running around like crazy?
Hey, we're looking for some food here.
Food?
Of
Well,
course, we're hungry. Look at us. We're underfed.
sure, here's some food. And I'll I don't know, hand over whatever rations I have.
What's stopping us from trying to take all of your food?
I don't think you could.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Make an intimidation check.
I'd like to just kind of loom in the doorway and spend my bonus action to increase in size.
Okay, got it. Though I don't think Selena needs the help. What did you roll?
I got a 26.
Yeah, a 26. They go, fair enough. We're just going to take our food and we'll be on our way. Or actually, you didn't tell us you want us to be on our way. Thank you for the food. I don't know what trade and transaction are. I'm just an animal. Thanks for the food. Delicious.
I'll tell the party, like, yeah, they're just hungry pigs. That's all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Do they want to stay here, or can they like go find somewhere else?
Maybe they'd be
Oh,
happier in the forest.
oh
There might
my.
be mushrooms under some of those trees.
Hey, you
Some
got any more of
proper
those?
pork chops would be fantastic.
You got any more of those foods you got in your pockets for us?
Well, I do have more food, but that's for me. What I do have for you, though, is a beautiful forest where there might be truffle mushrooms.
Damn! What do you think, Porky Pig? Another pig goes, that sounds like fantastic, dude. The first pig goes, well, you got me convinced. Take me to the forest.
Sure. Well, tag along and we'll be there by nightfall.
By nightfall, that could be in like a million hours.
No, probably not that many.
Oh, how many hours? How? It's gonna take for such a while. I have no concept of time. My intelligence is two. I can't wait like this.
I'll slowly.
I need instant gratification. I'm undomesticated.
I'll just feed you every hour until we get there.
All right, you got it. All right, fine. We'll follow you around. So long as you feed us every hour, we're good. What about these others? Are they good for eating?
No, but they
No.
are.
Because I'll eat anything. I'll eat anything, and I mean it. I'll eat shoes. I don't care.
Wow.
I'm a fucking pig.
No, these are friends, not food.
Big Rick.
All right. You hear, Rick? Carl. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, these pigs will hang out with you for so long as you feed them every hour.
Ah,
And the
great.
pigs sort of walk right up to Selena and kind of start following around like little lost ducklings.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of food.
Wyllow would be impressed, I think. They go, so what's your deal? I ain't never seen a 2-footer with wings before.
I'm a fairy princess.
No shit. You're a fairy princess, really.
Yeah, that's right. From a faraway land.
From a faraway land? Wait a second. If you're a princess, then who's the queen?
Oh, that's Titania. She's the best ever.
She's the best ever.
Yeah.
Well, fucking rub my belly and call me a cat. That sounds pretty damn cool. I'd love to meet this titanium person. That sounds cool.
Yep. Well, she does allow audience. I'm sure she'd be willing to see you, but you'd have to clean up a little bit first.
Clean up? What do you mean?
Well, you're a pig, so you're a little messy, I presume.
Damn right. It's part of our culture. You gotta be dirty, get in the mud. And a thick layer of mud keeps you safe from diseases.
Hmm. Well, then you won't be able to meet Queen Titania.
Oh, man. Shit, we'll think about it. But while Selena's holding court with her pigs that are basically looking at Selena going, and Selena's going, no, you have to get clean because you're a fucking fat pig. You gotta. And he goes, the rest of you look inside of the room now, recently unpigged. The floor is strewn with frayed paper mats or prayer mats. 6 tapestries lie heaped in the corner. The smaller room in the north has bare hooks on the wall, where you expect tapestries used to hang until they were torn down, clearly showing the signs of the devourer in all of his glory. This is very clearly a desecrated sanctuary. It was once a place of prayer for the common folk. If you were to go through the tapestries, they are indeed torn, but depict wilderness battles between primitive human hunters and one or more monsters, including unicorns, displacer beasts, owlbears, packs of wargs, and griffins. They might have been actually probably pretty valuable before they got all ripped up. And last but not least is another bedroom, which is the initiate's quarters. It is furnished with 8 rows of bunk beds, stacked 4 high. Along the walls are piles of splintered wood and the remains of shelves. And there's a small bathroom that contains a working sink, a toilet, a bathtub, all crafted from polished stone with rusty iron fixtures and still working. And just to end us off, I'll tell us what the last building is, just because I know you all, and this week I'm sure you're all going to go into detailed ideas about what we could do with all this wonderful space.
Oh yeah.
Last but not least, you're going to find a very interesting place. First and foremost, you open up the main door, and you are going to find what looks to be like a cloister. Or actually, you would open through this door first. My apologies. So you open this door first. The moment you enter into this room, it is perfectly and utterly silent, completely suppressed. You recognize that there is a permanent silence spell cast upon this room. There are rods mounted on the walls, and hanging from them are dozens of empty iron bird cages, and countless old feathers lie strewn across the dusty floor. Making your way through there, you enter into what is more quarters. 6 wooden beds line the walls of this room. At the foot of each bed is an empty chest. Draped over a wooden mannequin against the north wall is a suit of padded armor, a pair of thick padded mittens, and an open-faced helm fitted with a steel grill. Very clearly, this is a cumbersome outfit meant for the training of beasts by the bite marks that are in the pattern, to be sure. There is a small room to the north containing a working sink and toilet crafted from polished stone, rusty iron fixtures. And the last room on the list is this room. You have to go outside and open the door from the outside, but as you enter, you see 6 empty iron cages, each 5 feet on a side and secured with a rusty paddock. A paddock can be picked... don't worry about all that shit. But yeah, 6 empty iron cages. And a little rusty paddock inside for them to kind of, run free. This clearly seems to be some kind of cloister for animals and animal tamers, like rangers and beastmasters, if you will. And with that, that is the village. It needs a lot of elbow grease and cleaning up, but could be a fine home. And notably, 1, 2, we'll skip the evil temple. 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings.
Hmm.
And also
I
an
put
evil
on the
temple.
beast suit and start fighting Smokey.
No.
Just let her play. Let her
Yeah,
sort of swat at me and stuff.
You know,
She's like laying it.
you know, if it was an
Yeah.
Greece, we could turn this place into a nice hotel.
How many of your guests do you think will get killed by the local large druid?
Yeah, fair point.
Every single
Exactly.
And we'll take their belongings.
Not if we
that are
take care of
staying
her.
on-
We don't.
We only had a campfire.
You-
Exactly.
Didn't you read the fucking sign? It's not. It's not. That's probably Willow's. That's probably what happens with Willow. Like they're like, oh, who's that in the woods? That's some kind of like hot red-headed elf. She's like, I warned you. Like what? What now? I left a sign. Why do you make me do these things? And kills them all.
That's funny.
Read the fucking sign.
Well, she will keep the amount of riffraff that we'd have to deal with to a minimum.
Oh, for sure.
We need to really get a sign.
There's signs.